Right, wait for everybody to come in. Hello, everybody. See, you have to tap the screen. It protects the live. If anybody's got an auto tapper, can you put it on, please? I'm quite happy for everybody to. I wonder who has anybody actually got what's it called again, Paul or Clapper?
Yeah, I've got Clapper.
No, I wonder if anybody else in the audience has got Clapper. If you've got Clapper, you know, you can meet us over there. Shush. Right, where is everybody? There's Queenie. Right, you want to go? You want to start it again, then, Paul? Right. Watch the language, Queenie.
I am sick to death of saying these things in private, so I'll say it once in this room, one time, and it's not an attack on their personality or who they are or whatever. I'm just saying, from my point of view, I will be friends with who I want to be friends with. If they make a mistake then and fuck up the friendship, that's up to them. But I like to get to know the people that people are now. Not the people that were 10 years ago, 2 years ago, or 6 months ago. I know the people now. If they make the same mistake now as what they made 6 months or a year or 2 years ago, then our friendship will be discussed. Look, but right now, there is nothing to discuss.
Behind the scenes, right? Like,
really?
they've relentlessly bullied Lindsay. Like, relentlessly. We've all watched it. We've all seen it. Do you know what I mean? 84 videos in 2 weeks they put on YouTube about her. Do you know what I mean? Like, they relentlessly fucking bullied her. Like, me and you went in to just check in.
Where is she getting 85 fucking videos from on YouTube? She's an idiot.
Up and that. Do you know what I mean? And because of that, now, do you know what I mean? Like, they've gone behind the back of everybody that, like, I've gone to. People that they don't even like people that they've gone to. And because I've spoken to them and said, listen, don't let that fucking awareness bullshit fucking bring you down, man. Do you know what I mean? Just ignore them and that. Like, they've gone back and refriended them just because I've spoken to them. Do you know what I mean?
With, like,
nothing to do with you.
People that are speaking to my ex, my son's mum, who have gone at her, are now trying to talk to her and involve her.
No, we're not.
It's a constant repeated pattern.
It is.
But they put out, like, Vimto's repeated pattern. Yes, she's got a repeated pattern because she's sick to death of dealing with the same bullshit being brought up day in, day out. That's why it's a repeated pattern from her. It's a repeated pattern because you're giving her the repeated pattern from the beginning. And if you just keep your fucking mouth shut,
you ain't doing anything, pretending you ain't making videos, pretending you ain't putting things out, pretending you're not talking about me.
You made a whole fucking thing dedicated to me the other day, and you don't even fucking know me.
Do you know what I mean?
Lena,
and that bullshit last night. I don't know. I want to address something, right? Tanya, I ain't never going to come in alive to you. No, you can demand me in your box, and Michelle and Stella, right? You can all come in Vimto. Fuck you. I'm never doing it, ever. And Tanya, stop being a bullshitter, right? You begged me to come on that your fucking thing and give you the fucking, the receipts that I've got about Michelle and Stella. Don't fucking lie. It's on YouTube from Christmas. It's on the Shazad files. Everybody heard ya. Begged me to come onto your platform and out that shit. So fucking shut up and pipe down, bitch.
Oh. I don't know, I've never really spoke to Tanya Queen, I'm not going to lie, so... Like
She's all right, do you know what I mean? But like, she was lying yesterday. She fucking begged me to go on to her platform. Oh, he's taking too long. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's doing it wrong. I've got thousands of viewers do it on my platform. She did it on the live in front of everyone. What the fuck is she on about now? Like, seriously.
So listen, people like to be on the right side of the bullying, so they don't get bullied. And whatever they can do, which is why, and I'll tell you first, which is why I was a little bit skeptical about you being away from them at first, because whatever you could do to be on their good side, you've done to go back to being on their good side. And it's like a continual pattern with people around them. Yeah, and I don't know. Like I say, unless somebody has done something to me directly, then it's got fuck all to do with me. I just keep out of it all. I personally would like to say I do not agree with Lindsay. I do not agree with her doxing the women's refuge. Been there, done that. Women in a women's refuge, been in that situation, and I would have hated to be those women having another woman in there doxing that address, knowing that I'm scared and whatever. So I 100% would have rang them myself. And not only did I say that directly to Lindsay when I went in her live, I was very direct and honest about the way that I felt about her and her decisions. But I will also say it now, I do not agree with some of the things that Lindsay has done, but I also do not agree that she needs to be relentlessly bullied, posted, talked about in a certain way. You talk about the hairstyle, you talk about her fucking... Leave her fucking alone, man. You're supposed to be empowering women is what I heard at your mouth
Impairing,
yesterday.
don't you mean
Empowering
empowering?
self-confidence, being safeguarded, doing this, doing that. You ain't
So,
doing
pause that a
shit.
minute. Pause that a minute.
People down all the time.
As long as you
Bexidoodles, didn't you? Have you ever watched the whole lives? Yeah, we are empowering women. We are protecting women. We're protecting women's wallets and purses and bank accounts from Lindsay.
Enough of that, Stel.
Yeah, I'm talking about what she's talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So, shut your mouth, Bexidoodles. Yeah, right. Because you obviously don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just running your gums. Yeah, you're running it like the Brighton seafront. Yeah, wave after wave after wave.
Exactly.
the way that they think you should look, then they can empower you.
How does it feel, right? This is my question, right? Curtis, you can probably know, right? All those women and people that are currently sat in with them, none of them are super skinny, right? Like you've got big ones, small ones, everybody in between, right? So
Yeah, you've got everybody in between the.
yeah, how would they feel? How are they feeling in that moment? Watching her tear other women apart for their looks, it's going to be affecting them behind closed doors, regardless of whether they say it isn't. It's going to be affecting them thinking, oh, I better not get on the wrong side of her because she might come after my weight and, you know, that's going to tear me down and make me feel like shitty. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, look at that with Tanya. Look, she fucking thingy. She is scared of him because they have found social services on her. She ain't got a choice but to play along with the nasty.
Listen,
fucking
I've
little
never
games
phoned
and stuff.
anyone in my
I've
life.
had all that done, and do you know, coming away from it, now I'm not going to sit and go at Paul because he hasn't done half of the shit that we did previously and fell out. However, I'm saying this, and I'm saying it with chest. A lot of people who were sat around Stella Andrews are sat around him because they know that he is a prolific bully and has been doing this on the app for years and years. But there is so many people that have come away from him, like myself.
Curtis, you're a fucking liar.
Instead, I've owned my
Get up my
wrongdoings.
arse. You just be.
I ain't going to be repeating my wrongdoings, and I ain't going to be getting in a part of a fucking group privately and doing what I was doing, back and forth. No. I am happy coming in here. Nobody fucking mistreats me. If I've done wrong, you tell me. There's none of this snaky business.
Yep.
Since I've come away from that person, my life is a lot better.
Good.
My life went downhill when I got involved with that person.
Look, did you feel like, not that you was ever told to, right, but I used to feel the pressure too, I'll be honest with you. Look, if they were going it, like, let's say, when they was going at Tanya, right, or they was going at me, you feel obliged to fucking follow in with what they're saying, because if you don't
defend them, yeah.
Liz is a
And
great
some of us-
example.
Pause,
Liz is a
pause,
great
pause.
example of that. Liz said something about Stella and you felt like you were.
Paul, pause a minute. You are a fucking lion, bitch, fucking Vimto Bubbles, Kerry Rochelle Taylor, yeah? You were the one that used to phone us all up in the morning, telling us what somebody such and such has done, let's go and get them. That was you. You even done it to Paul. Is that right, Paul?
Yeah.
Tell them all what she's done. What she done. Nobody else. Her.
Who, Vimto?
Yeah.
Well, she basically used me. It was all a lie. She used me to get back in with Stell and Shell. And then when she was causing trouble between me and Stell and Queenie, me and Queenie, and she was doing it all to break us up. She admitted that herself.
Yep. And when me and Paul had a fight one night, yeah, a queen bitchy fight, right? Nothing to do with the art, nothing to do with anybody else, right? There she was, sitting there smirking and laughing, and yeah, we're better off with it, Paul. That's what she told us. Remember that, Queenie?
And that was when red flags were secured for you and Queenie then.
Yep. That was it. We just went, wow.
Yep.
Absolutely wow.
Liz is a great example. Curtis, Liz is a great example of that. Liz said something about Stella and you felt like you had to get in and defend, without even knowing who Liz was, you felt like you had to get in that live.
No, and I said this from the start because Wayne messaged me and he went, what's going on for you and my sister? I went, what? He went, you and my sister, Liz. And I went, who the fuck is Liz? My other sister. I was like, I didn't even know it was your sister. And then he explained what her username was and I went, oh my fucking God, Wayne. If I'd have knew that was your sister from the get-go, I would have sat defending her because obviously she's a part of you. So I tried to tell Wayne, make sure you tell Liz that I'm sorry.
Naya!
If I didn't say anything out of place, it was...
He told me that her name was Liz. He knew her name was Liz.
When you came into Liz's life and Liz was going at Stell, did you feel like
Pause that a minute.
you had to defend him and stick up for him?
Right, if anybody knows Liz, Mrs. Vampire, or Snowy Queen, whatever her name, Angel Snowy, get her in here, yeah? Because it was this little bastard that actually screenshotted and sent me her Facebook. He did. Curtis Fletcher did it. Told me her real name, her address, and her fucking Facebook page.
And there you go, guys.
Yeah, because of obviously he even says it, like, I brought Curtis back to this app and I shouldn't have. No. Jodie brought me back to the hat, and then Stell kind of backed me up with the Wendy shit. So I then felt I had to. Look at when the times when I didn't. If I didn't speak up, then I'd be told, what the fuck, why haven't you just had my back?
Did you feel like you were indebted?
Jodie didn't bring you back to the app.
Yeah.
And you knew you was going to be on the receiving end of being on the outside if you don't as well. That's the other thing.
He's already admitted that he waited and waited and waited for me to fuck up, and finally I did with the money situation.
Now, we saw that from the outside looking in anyway. I said that to Vimto myself. Like, they've had this stored up for a while, and the second you've not done the dutiful sheep thing, you know, I feel like it's like a little army of his, like, if you don't step in line and do as you're told and, you know, be a certain way, the things he's got on you will get dropped out.
Right, no. I want him to stop asking women for money. Do not go back to your old ways, Curtis. That's what my conversation with him was about, yeah? Do not go back to your old ways asking women for money. Then what he would do is, if a woman asked for the money back, yeah, he would scream, shout and bawl, and he would call them names and be nasty to them and block them and then make up stories about them, discredit them, bully them. Yeah, that's what he did. Paul, am I telling a lie?
No.
Right? And then he would give them nothing, right? He wouldn't give them a fucking penny back, right? And I warned him about 4 weeks before I outed him. I said, you pay everybody back. Now, Nana B paid back his debts, except for one, and that was Kerry Legends. And Kerry Legends is I'm quite close to Kerry, as a lot of you know, right? I protect her and all the rest of it. Well, the whole lot of us do, yeah? So I told him, you pay that money back. Now, Kerry didn't mention another thing about it, so I thought the money was paid. Until I find out 4 weeks later that not only did he not pay the money, which was now 3 months, yeah, by that time, but that he had borrowed more money off of her. Yeah, and he started getting shitty with her because she asked for it back. Then Bambi came along and said, yeah, he took £200 off me. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So for 4 weeks, everybody kept their mouth shut. They didn't want the trouble. They wanted their money back. And they were all scared of Curtis. They were all scared to tell me what he had done because they knew that if I did anything about it, he wouldn't pay them their money back. When they realised that they weren't getting their money back, come hell or high water, they came to me to tell me. And that's when I outed that little bastard. So he is a dirty little liar. A dirty little junky liar, that man is. Do not believe a word he says.
Then he'll make them up as well. And make
They'll
them
use that as blackmail.
I've seen that. Yeah, 100%.
There you go. Legend just said.
We'll give you.
Legend just said, look, he told me not to tell anyone. And I've got the message to prove that, by the way, everybody. Yeah, I've got the message.
And Bexidoodles and Mrs. Vampire, can I just let you know, yeah, that Kerry's actually a vulnerable adult. You know, the very type of person you were talking about earlier, and now you're sitting in a box with someone that said to a vulnerable person, don't tell anyone.
Ultimatum. If you don't come away from Vimto, we're going to do a whole live on you. Go ahead. You ain't got shit on me. I'll tell you that now.
We know that you sit on a fucking game called.
As you keep pointing out to everyone.
What's the game called?
Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah, full of children.
I haven't got anyone that you can create a problem around.
Children.
Everyone in my life knows exactly about the situation, and they've already been pre-warned. So there's literally nothing you can do.
About me.
Can I bring something up as well?
Yeah.
And you're more than welcome to have your opinion on it too, because so back when I was in active amphetamine addiction, because I was obviously living with my groomer, yeah.
Oh, bullshit.
I went on Facebook, not to gain money, went on a live, started singing really sad songs, and made up a story about my son having meningitis and possibly losing his legs.
Liar.
Now, that was to grab the attention back of my real family from being in foster care. It happened, and since then, my mum has been a constant figure in my life. That has been put on the app as
Your mum can't stand you.
That bollocks. I just want to put that out there.
No, they do twist things to make it seem like everything's done in a malicious way or done in a negative way. We all have done things, and nobody is innocent. No one on this planet is innocent of anything. I'll tell you that now. So, for you to sit and judge something that happened 10 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago, like, get a fucking grip of yourselves, because you ain't fucking innocent. You
know
fucking
the worst is as well. Like when I do stuff like this, like I've been on the calls, Kurt, you've been on the calls. They sit and they find like what they're gonna say about people, and you've heard it.
Look what happened when
hilarious.
you Stell rang me at that early hours of the morning when I'd had the little argument with Paul, and Stell was recording the call and trying to get you to what's the word? Gaslight me and to get a response, and it didn't work, did it?
No.
So we know what's capable of.
But they find it hilarious. Even Michelle, she will sit there. Like, I've got a fucking. And when I get my phone back from the police station, because that's the only thing I'm waiting for now, I've got a message, like, where there's the generic picture I'll put up of the kids, right? But underneath it.
When I get my phone back from the police station, that this is someone that wasn't arrested and pulled up by the police, but yet they've still got a phone.
Oh, that's interesting. So
you're
Paul,
me, I'm laughing my head off.
Yeah.
Here.
that means further charges could be brought.
Exactly.
I can show that. Look, it ain't a problem, Michelle. Look, don't pretend that you dain't and Stell that you dain't fucking thinking. You two fucking, you and Paul did asked me to put that picture up, and I said
Liar.
no, and I went and found a generic one.
Liar.
The fact that you want to sit there and pretend you didn't put that picture up yourselves.
Hi
And
guys,
Joe,
welcome back
the
to
more
my
you
channel.
sit there and you
Be
fucking, I
reviewed,
can't
I'm
believe you're
Bex.
stupid enough to accept the money after what the fucking threw back in Bambi's face. Look, do you know what? More fucking for you, like you deserve each other. That's all I can say.
Bambi's a great example of what happens when shit's said and then you just go back to being friends with them.
Yeah, because and Bambi's saying,
Bambi's also a good example about me and you as well, because me and you are friends because, well, you ain't done shit to me and things were said between you and other people way before I was even around. And he also since I've been around. Bambi's a great example of that. She doesn't agree with what Stella Michelle says all the time. She doesn't, but she's still friends with them. Just because they've said something that she doesn't agree with to other people doesn't stop her being friends. You've said things to other people that I don't agree with.
look how to put it out though. You've never done that to me. You've never done to me what I did to her.
No, I do tell you straight, but I've never fucking bullied you for
You've
it.
never and put me out and fucking, you know. I mean,
I just want to clear something up as well while you're on here. I know that Vimto got arrested and de-arrested within 5 minutes of being arrested.
it's about 30 seconds.
And then she went into a voluntary fucking statement the very next
Pause
day.
it, Paul.
I'd just like to clear up that I was on the phone.
That's because she told the police that she was too disabled to get out of her bed in the bedroom, right? And that she would need assistance. She pulled all the dirty cards, all the disabled cards out, and the police were like, oh, what do we do then? What do we do then? You know, and obviously took her devices off, and she won't be getting them back anytime soon. So she can keep on blabbing her mouth off. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Why did she have her devices taken off her? Now, if you remember, guys, last week she said she was never arrested. Now the story's changed to she's been arrested and de-arrested. Now, why is the story changed? Because Michelle threatened yesterday to send out the email, right, from the police stating that she was arrested, and she's been told today a course, yeah? But the fact that the funds have not been given back yet, which means they've not been examined yet, which means there's further charges possible.
There's no bullshit fucking big story to it. There's no fucking whatever the fuck that's being said by them.
No. And you all know me. If it was wrong and she was wrong, I would tell you she's wrong and she got arrested and dragged down the cop station. But I'm telling you, she was not arrested and dragged down the cop station. She did not go down the cop station in handcuffs. She got unarrested after like 30 seconds, like she said. And then she went down the next day. And I know because I was on the phone to her, just so you all know.
She was sitting screaming last night. Oh, they didn't fucking put her in handcuffs. They didn't do it good enough. Well, do you know what?
Paul,
not every police force is going to be fucking...
Stel, I'm not pausing every 2 minutes. I'm fucking tired, love.
You put all these bullshit reports in about people.
Well, there you go. She just told you all, guys, yeah? We said that last night. Nobody said about being arrested and handcuffed.
You're fucking lying.
We said she wasn't handcuffed.
I would also like you to know, because I know you're going to be watching, that just because we've made reports on you to the police doesn't mean to say that's the be-all and end-all of what we're doing. Sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture, which you'll never see until it's too late, but, you know, sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture. Oh, look, and here's another person you like going at, all in the same life. Look at this.
Hi guys.
Hey now.
I just want to put it out there in case anyone didn't know. Claire attended court this week against these false allegations being put against her from Michelle Matthews, Stella Andrews over the last year or so. Every single thing has been proven a lie. She's got her child.
That's funny because I was on the live yesterday and Stella turned around and told everybody that she in the court mustn't have gone very well because she hasn't been on the app all day.
That's because I told her to stay off the app and enjoy the time with her child. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's yours, Michelle. That's yours, Stella. And yours, Paul. You're all a bunch of fucking little cunts.
Come and say it to my face.
Ever stop until you're gone and done with.
Really?
Well, I ain't going nowhere. So be in for the long run.
Could somebody take a screenshot of all of us in the live together, by the way?
Oh, here we go.
Thank you.
So Neil Anderson, I ain't gone nowhere.
I just want to point out that everybody in this live right now has all been affected, regardless of whether it's negatively or proactively or whatever, We've all been spoke about. We've all been affected in a certain way by these people on different parts of the timeline at different times, at different places, and we're all currently sat in the same live, not fucking participating in this, oh, I'm terrified of you, do as you're told bullshit. We're all fucking taking a stand and doing the opposite to what they want us to fucking do.
So, yeah, you know, nobody's falling out with each other because you want us to. You know what? You were the saddest group of people. There's three of you. Look
You
how many
loved
of
us.
us you've brought together through your vileness and your nastiness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
You
mean? And
brought
you're
us
still
together,
stuck there in
Vimto.
just that sad little three. So, crack on.
Hang on a
And I'd
minute.
like you to know
Vimto,
that I
how
will
about, right,
continue.
you reverse that? Yeah, there is only three of us. And guess what? Us little three here have shown you lot your asses, and we're still here. Look how many of you
Paul,
there are, and you haven't took us down.
can I just say something, guys, about the legal department there? Neo Anderson, stop bragging. I'll tell you what you and Claire have done. You've sat there and gone, right, Claire, don't show them you're really upset, yeah? So what you've done, you've come on, you tried to big her up and make her look like she's won a case. Do you know how I know you're chatting utter rubbish? Because if any of us were part of her court case, which, by the way, can I remind you, it's family courts, they're not asked about criminal. They're not asked about anything that's going on the outside because it's strictly about the family courts. So unless any of us have been arrested and took to court like that, up yours, love. You have no idea, you absolute silly donuts. Losers.
And can I add to that? Loser, right? You've just broken the law, Neil Anderson, because you're not allowed to discuss other people's family court matters. And you've just went on a public live and discussed it.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
well.
you big
And
whopper.
also, he went live just now and made a threat. Said he won't stop until us three are all done.
Bring it on, Neil Anderson. I've told you, come in my live or come to my fucking door. Yeah? Come to my door, you little shitbag.
Right, well, if anyone wants to see any more of that, they'll have to go to my channel to watch it because I'm finished now tonight. I'm tired.
Right, I want to show something. Let me see if I can do this, right?
Yeah, all right, over to you. Let me shrink myself and, yeah, go on.
Oh, there we go. There. Who's that, Michelle?
That's Natalie. That's the friend who she claims she was there the night she was murdered, but apparently, hopefully, Natalie's going to come back and haunt her, as Natalie's real friend said, the one that was in the newspaper article.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Vimto. Right, so let me get rid of that one. Hi, everybody, I'm here. Right. I want to try and do something. I want to, now, guys, do not fuck me over. Do not come at me for this. I'm going to show you something. They're sitting there saying, Stella, get his children off your phone. Stella, do this. Stella, do that, right? So I want to show you something, guys.
Stella, make sure you show how it is all in the public domain.
Yeah, well, can you tell them that, Michelle, while I look for it?
Yeah, so what Stella's about to bring up now is literally all public. We was pretty shocked, actually, just how pretty bad this is. And I think now, because this woman has gone at Stella, she doesn't know us. She jumped on a bandwagon with Vimto, but she's been calling this man a predator. Now, I'm just going to remind you, a few weeks ago, we got a recording of Bexidoodles saying she's still friends with her ex-partner, who is actually a pred. He's been in the register. However, she also said she worked with kids in the mental health sector, which I started worrying about. So I did a few inquiries. She don't work with kids at all in the mental health sector. Tell you what she does do, though. She sits online, ladies and gents, playing Fortnite, Minecraft, trying to speak to these children and communicate with them. And what Stella's going to show you now is just the level of concerns there is. So she's been with this ex-partner. She's still friends with him, who's an absolute wrong-un. She claims to work with kids. We'll wait until you see what's out there. It's terrible.
So, Angel Blue, direct me, please, to the video where you caught her saying that she's still in contact with her pedophile ex-partner, convicted pedophile, yeah, and she's around kids. Now, guys, while she's telling me to get kids off my phone. This is on her public platform. Yeah. This is on her own public platform. Still, without the permission of the parents. Right? I must fucking get that right. Right. Let me just do that. I don't know what you do with these things. Oh yeah, here. That's it. There you go. Right, everybody. She has got kids on her bloody platform.
Introduce everybody now.
Yeah, this is Amelia, she's only 2.
She's
That's
2.
Emma, and she's only 5. Then I'm Manoli, and I'm 4.
Job done. So as she said, this is Malia, this is Manoli, never been on my channel before, she's 2, she's 4, and this is Emma, you've all met her before, she's 5.
Yes, it's YouTube, yeah.
So what we're going to do today is do this eye look. We've got a challenge going on. We have Manoli against Emma, and we're going to have a little appearance by Malia as well.
Yeah!
So everybody going to show hello?
Hello!
And is everybody excited to be in the video?
Oh, fucking hell. Right, so there you go, yeah? Right? Why have you got kids still? Look at that face. Why have you still got kids that you don't have their parents' permission on YouTube? Huh? Do I explain that one to us, Bexidoodles? Now, let me see. Let me show you something that I've noticed. Right? No, that one. This is her channel, yeah? Well, I'll show you things, right? Pervert alert. That's her with a boyfriend. See that on the left hand side of your screens? I've got to be careful because I can see it differently. But I want to show you something. Look at the kind of material that she's got, and this is supposed to be a psychological person for children. Look at the stuff that she's got on her I tell you what, if I had a kid that was needing any psychological help, yeah, I would not let it near any bitch, yeah, man, woman or beast, or those who have yet to decide, who's got stuff like this on their channel. Look at this. Devil in disguise, right? Our narcissistic mother. But it does go on, yeah, because if we go back a little bit, them kids weren't the only ones on our channel. There was other kids on there. Alright, on Home Movie Kids. So let's get rid of all these things. Write my own story, written by Bexidoodles. Right, yeah, okay, whatever you say. I know that. I've seen that video before. It's not her video. Oh, for fuck's sake, how far back do we need to go? Normally I've got it open as a big page and I can see like lots at the same time. 6 years ago. Vans, there you go, look. This is her. Let's slow it down now, look. This one here on the left, there's quite a few kids on it. There's a kid there right in the bottom left. There's a kid in the middle. There's kids there. There's the one I've just shown you. There's another kid. She thinks she's an MMA fighter. There's another couple of kids. All in our public YouTube channel. This isn't even anywhere near. And these kids, by the way, see these youngsters? These were 6 years ago. When she was with her paedophile boyfriend. Testing makeup on a 5-year-old. Are you right in the head? Are you right in the head? Testing makeup with a 5-year-old. How does a 5-year-old react to funny animal videos? Oh, where are you, Queenie? It's only because I've got that thing. Hold on. I'm sorry. If I had a little girl... All right, thank you.
Remember, these are the women who said before in their life that I was teaching young girls basically to not love themselves, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I was telling girls they have to force themselves to look beautiful. Yeah, check that out. You are one sick, vile woman, Bexidoodles, let me tell you. This is weird. Absolute weird.
It's more than fucking weird. This is not... I'm telling you, wait to see what we found on our fucking YouTube channel. Kids doing makeup challenge. Now, did she not just say that one of them kids was 2 and 4?
Yeah, why the fuck are kids even doing makeup? I thought you weren't teaching kids to force themselves, pressure to look good. So why would you be forcing 2-year-olds and shit, yeah, to be doing makeup and YouTube videos? Make that make sense, fatty boom boom.
Well, these kids are from a nursery that she worked at. But it was 6 years ago. If you look at there, 6 years ago, when she was with her paedophile boyfriend. So was she collecting these kids for that boyfriend? So she's on Fortnite now, and I suspect, my opinion is, that she's collecting new kids for the new paedophile boyfriend. And then sits on here, judging other people. And look at them eyebrows. What do you call them, Queenie?
They are upside down Nike ticks.
I'll tell you what, the last time I seen a tick like that was on the side of my trainer. And my trainers are a size 11, by the way, everybody. Each. And this Fortnite thing, War of Duty. Oh, look, this looks like a survival video. 6 years ago, look, collecting fucking children for her paedophile boyfriend. Back then. More kids, look. Unboxing and testing an affordable beauty advent calendar. Let's have a look at that. How old is this little girl?
Welcome to another video. I am Bex. This is Emma. Hello. And today we are going to be unboxing this 12-day beauty calendar, of which Emma gets to put it all on my face in order from 1 to 12. Are you excited?
Yeah.
You're going to put all this makeup on my face?
Yeah.
Yeah, so from 1 to 12, and then we're going to see what the result is at the end. And then Emma gets to keep all the makeup within this calendar. This calendar is actually £5. I got this from B&M in the UK. So, are you excited?
She gets to keep the makeup. It sounds like grooming, that.
Put some on yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, now let's get on with the video.
So, she's going to put makeup on that kid. How old, chat, there's 41 people in here. How old do you think that kid is?
And she's promised to let the kid keep the makeup at the end of it. What the fuck? Who gives little children like that makeup? Do you know what I'm going to eat? That's grooming material. So you're letting her put makeup on you, and then you're promising to give her the gift at the end. That is fucking strange, Bexidoodles. And you say you work with kids. These kids shouldn't even be on this public platform. Once again, public fucking YouTube. You absolute vile fat pig.
Because only 4 or 5 people have said 4 or 5. Come on, everybody else. Grooming behaviour, absolutely. That is grooming behaviour. Oh, fucking hell, Queenie. What have you done?
I'll be back.
Come on, everybody. I want to see how many people think how old that kid is. I've never had girls, so I've got my own idea, but you mums out there have got girls and shit like that, so you tell me, so that I'm not accused of making a mistake. There's no way she's 6, Jackie. Well, I can reverse it for you.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
You're going to put all this makeup on my face?
Yeah.
Yeah, so from 1 to 12, and then we're going to see what the result is at the end. And then Emma gets to keep all the makeup within this calendar. This calendar is actually £5. I got this from B&M in the UK. So, are you excited?
Yeah.
You happy? Should we get this all on my face?
Yeah.
Do you want to put some on yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, now let's get on with the video. So, guys, we are going to start with number 1. So, Emma, can you find number 1 for me? Do you know where it is? There it is. Do you know where to start it? There you go. So rip that straight open. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I'm gonna see a pink thing.
A pink thing?
Yeah.
Can you get it out?
No.
No, hang on, I'll get it out for you. Wait. Let me get it out for you.
It's a pink thing.
It's a pink thing. There you go.
This is my material, TikTok. So shut up.
It says, let me read it for you. It says lip gloss.
Oh, it's lip gloss, is it? Oh. Right, but on this video, let me go back to them. So we all think that kid's about 4. I wouldn't want my 4-year-old daughter having makeup put on her. The woman's called Bexidoodles. She wants to sit there calling other people paedophiles and wrongins and all the rest of it. That there she's got other people's kids on fucking YouTube putting makeup on them. But this one here, while by the way living with a paedophile at the time, she's no longer with that paedophile, but she was living with him at the time. Let's see, that was the little, yeah. Where's the, there you go. So, oh, we'll check that little boy out in a minute, yeah? But here you go.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. B Reviews, I'm Bex, and I'm going to introduce everybody now.
Can you tap the screen, please?
She's only 2.
She's
That's
2.
Emma, and she's only 5. Then I'm Manoli, and I'm 4.
Job done. So as she said, this is Malia, this is Manoli, never been on my channel before, she's 2, she's 4, and this is Emma, you've all met her before, she's 5.
Oh shit, yeah, 2, 4, and what'd you say? What was...
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, B Reviews. This is Malia, this is Manoli, never been on my channel before, she's 2, she's 4, and this is Emma, you've all met her before, she's 5.
She's 5. Emma's 5. There you go.
So what we're going to do today is do this island.
And this little boy, who's this?
I'm back, I'm Bex from B Reviews. This is Samosa Saturday. I'm going to go speak to somebody now, see what's going on. I'm also going to go to the Wolves game this afternoon. We've got Watford, so we've got that to look forward to. I'm going to get on with the video and I'll catch you all later. Hi Manny, what is it you're doing today?
Well, again, for the 3rd time, we're raising funds for Dementia UK, a charity that I've been fundraising for just over a year. I work for the charity as a volunteer ambassador. One of the ideas we came up with last year, just before the Spurs home match on a Saturday night, was to have a bucket.
So here it is here, guys.
Well, enjoy the game, have a fantastic afternoon.
And you, Beck, thanks a lot.
Man, what's your favourite player? Neves? Wow, is he your favourite?
Yeah.
And do you think Wolves are going to win today?
Yeah.
Yeah, so come on the Wolves.
Let me ask you, Bexy, did you have permission for that little girl to be on the channel? Does the parents know that perverts are all over that channel looking at little girls and little kids? Right, because there's another one. There you go.
So far it's Wolves 1-0. We're winning, aren't we?
Yeah.
Are we winning? Yeah? You really excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully for a better second half. Did you enjoy the first half? Yeah. So hopefully we'll get a Wolves 2 or 3-0. Ready? Oh yes, 2-0 to the Wolves. Get in, lads.
Oh. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Right, Bexidoodles with kids all over our fucking channel. Mm-hmm. Dirty, disgusting. Yes, absolutely. And this is my little tribute to them, everybody. Where's Queenie? Two ladies. Dibbly-dib-dib-dib. Two ladies. Dibbly-dib-dib-dib-dib. Fat ladies. Dibbly-dib-dib-dib. Idiot.
Yeah, why did it look like them kids were scared? It looked like she was desperately trying to get those kids to like her.
Oh, they look scared, all right. Yeah.
That is really weird. Why would a woman be going around putting other people's babies and children on, promising them makeup in return for having your makeup done by a 5-year-old? That is weird. And practice what you preach, because what did you say earlier? I mean, mine's my actual niece on my page, and you tried to say I'm telling young girls to go and make themselves look beautiful. No, I'm not giving girls lip gloss and lipstick here at the age of 4 and 5 and telling them to grow up too quick. So why don't you get your facts right, Bexidoodles, you big bully?
Who was buying the camera? I wonder. Exactly, Angel Blue. A predator, probably. Her boyfriend, the paedophile. Yeah, the convicted paedophile. Do you remember what his name was, Angel Blue?
And I promise you guys, when you hear the footage, she was on a live stream and she told everybody that she was still friends with that man to this day. And then she tried to blame the poor 14-year-old victim. Yeah. Scorned, aren't you, Bexy? You just scorned, love. That's all you are.
I wonder if it'll let me do this again. Because I just realised that was on YouTube and it let me do that. Right. See, it doesn't fucking come up here. Oh. Oh. Oops. Oh, guys. I don't know why. Right. Oh. Right. Queenie, it might let me play this.
What, mate?
I think it's going to let me do it.
What is it? Is it that actual footage?
Oh, no, I'm waiting for Angel Blue to give me that.
Oh, right.
No, let me play the rest of that live.
It will.
I think so. Let me.
Sit down, Snape. Are you goodbye? Yes, you are. Come here, then.
There you go. Is it this one? So we can run it forward, can't we? Because Paul, where did you stop it?
Hello, baby. You giving mum a kiss?
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Lie. She's
Well,
got her
that's funny.
child.
That's funny because I was on the live yesterday and Stell turned around and told everybody that she in the court mustn't have gone very well because she hasn't been on the app all day.
That's because I.
Can you all hear that, guys? Did you hear that?
We can
Okay.
hear it. Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, good. Paul, thank you for your help tonight. But it's letting me do it now. Look.
told her to stay off the app and enjoy the time with her child. Yeah.
Yeah.
So up yours, Michelle. Up yours, Stella. Up yours, Paul. You're all a bunch of fucking little cunts, and I'll never, ever, ever stop until you're gone and done with.
Well, we ain't
you
going.
will
We ain't
stop.
going
Sorry,
nowhere.
Bex.
That's
I know
all
you don't
right.
want to mention their names, but they are
Listen,
cretins.
could somebody take a screenshot of all of us in the live together, by the way?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What for?
We can't all wave at the same time.
Listen, I just want to point out that everybody in this live right now has all been affected, regardless whether it's negatively or proactively or whatever. We've all been spoke about. We've all been affected in a certain way by these people on different parts of the timeline at different times, at different places, and we're all currently sat in the same live, not fucking participating in this, oh, I'm terrified of you, you must do as you're told bullshit. We're all fucking taking a stand and doing the opposite to what they want us to fucking do.
So yeah, you know, nobody's falling out with each other because you want us to. You know what? You are the saddest group of people. There's three of you. Look how many of us you've brought together through your vileness and your nastiness. Do you know what I mean? And you're still stuck there in just that sad little three. So crack on.
And I'd like you to know that I will continue. I will continue. Because it is me. I will continue to drag more people who you've affected negatively,
I'll
who you've
continue.
offended in life.
I'll
I will
continue.
continue to drag all the other victims
I'll continue.
involved in us who want support, who want to fucking feel like they're being empathised with, like they need that support. I will continue to give support to anyone else that's affected by their bullshit. Anyone else. And they won't get treated the way that you fucking treated your friendships. That's why Vimto's still here.
This is a cracker. They say they go to the police yard. They've got 2
And
cases.
Vimto will
But
not be doing
listen,
the same on me as what she did on you, just so you know. Because I don't treat her the way that you lot treated her, just so you know.
you've been part of it with a back.
Can I just say, you've just fucked up your police cases that you apparently have against us.
I know, it's hilarious.
You've literally just fucked them up. You're absolutely brilliant. And this is what I say about these hysterical women. When they get hysterical, all common sense goes out the window. They've got no logic. Yeah, it's all emotion. And when women get emotional and start screaming and shouting, they don't, there's no stopping them. Obviously, we know that part, yeah, but they don't think, and they end up themselves, you know. Sorry, Bexy, but your police case is just a waste of time. It's just went right out the window, bitch.
And you basically just threatened to keep staying in our lives. So anyone who has been affected by us, which are you in La La Land, you are basically saying you're going to keep dragging them over to your side.
Yeah.
That is seen as stalking and harassment. So you and Vimto today have literally incriminated yourselves along with that moron in your box threatening us. Idiot.
I know, it's so stupid of them.
It is.
Moron. Let's see.
Literally, I believe the fucking lies that she told about Ranky and Neo. I was never given evidence to look at or anything.
You were in Rio's box yesterday, remember, bitch? Yeah, you were in there by yourself. We showed it yesterday. We showed yesterday you were there without Michelle and you were questioning him yourself. And then you ran to Michelle with that information. True or false, bitch?
True.
I was there half the time when she was doing it, ringing us up. Oh, I've got something to tell you. I was on in the middle of the night. I was listening to all this fucking bullshit. Blah, 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 blah. Guess what? Guess what? I've got the video. I've got this. I've got that. That's what she used to do, Bexidoodles. You can forgive her all you want, love. You can forgive her all you want. That doesn't mean that we've got to.
But I believed her because she was my friend. Do you know what I mean? You ain't lied to me like that. You ain't sent me out and fucking... Yeah, she put a video up last night where I'm on my own doing it. Of course I was, because I was asking questions because I was trying to get some kind of fucking truth to what was being said. Do you know what I mean? It weren't because... You know, at the end of the fucking day, not everybody can just go off your word and a fucking picture of a fucking somebody that may or may not be fucking somebody else. Like, literally.
Didn't sound that way to me.
Everybody knows how fickle this TikTok is, right? You can be friends or enemies with one person one day, and then the next day you can be best mates again. And everything works so quick on TikTok.
Except for
Like
you.
things change. People
Except
have
for you.
conversations. And the thing you've got to understand as well, right? The conversations
Bell
that people
Angel
have in
Blue
the
sent you some
background,
clips.
right?
Get
Think
them
about
out.
it. You can see on TikTok, and we've saw this
Thanks,
ourselves,
Angel
right?
Blue.
We see that people have fell out on TikTok, which is why we had that little Oscar-winning performance, because it was really funny. And it's like a drama series. You see it on TV, you see it on your screen. They've fell out, they've had a big Barney, and then they'll go away and have a private conversation, sort things out, and then they'll come back the next day and they'll be busy mates again. And you don't understand, watching from the outside, how could that have possibly have happened? And it looks so fickle, because things change from day to day on TikTok. It just does.
Absolutely.
Right? So as much as you may have loved her and wanted to be around her a year ago, a lot has happened between then and now. And now you see her for what she is. So you may have been duped by it, and you may have gone ahead and done the things that you did for whatever reason.
Stop
But
making
that doesn't
it.
mean to say you're still the same person now that you was a year ago, because you're not.
I have learnt massive lessons.
Stop making excuses for her, Bexidoodles. She did it in February the 5th this year. Are you stupid? She did it in March this year. She did it in April this year. She was still doing it in May this year. May. She was still fucking doing it. Stop
Stella
making
Andrews,
excuses.
I've got a big bone to pick for you.
What?
Why are you not subscribed to my YouTube channel? I can see it right there, so don't lie.
I haven't signed in yet.
Well, sign in and subscribe.
I can't sign in on this computer. That's what I think why it wouldn't let me do it before. But now
Okay, I'll let you off then. I was absolutely appalled.
absolutely. You have the right to pull me up, but I do have it on my phone.
Okay.
I think that's why it wouldn't let me do it before, but it's letting me do it now. So, sorry. I will sign in, but I didn't want to sign in because I don't want people to know what my sign-in details are.
Oh, don't worry, love, it's all
Because it comes up with your name at the top. But yeah, where was I with this? What was it? He's just interrupted me and I can't figure it. Fucking hell. Where was I going with this?
You were saying stop making excuses
Yeah.
for her bad behaviour.
Yeah, stop making excuses for a bad see. She's still doing it now. She's got a fucking a thing up called Horror Styles. Her and somebody else are putting up loads and loads of pictures of us to try and affect us. But it's not working, so they're putting up more and more and more and more. Because it's not working, it's not affecting us. So stop making excuses for her, Bexidoodles, you fucking pervert. And leave our kids alone.
From that massive. I would never ever do anything again for anybody without seeing actual factual evidence ever.
Yeah.
Because
neither will I.
That's funny because you keep calling me a fucking fat nonce all the time because, yeah, I'm fat, but I'm not a nonce. So where's your logic in that one, Vimto?
I mean, like, literally. And we've seen factual evidence about
Thank you, Angel.
which is why this can be said, because it's all over my phones, it's all over my fucking TikTok, it's all over everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it ain't just me saying it. There's loads of people saying it about him. These boxes could have been filled twice over with the amount of people they've made victims in this.
Yeah.
Over the last...
Headloads.
You know, like, the list is endless. Of people.
Some people just don't want to be involved in the drama.
I don't blame them.
But we are supporting people in the background. You keep mentioning that Alison doesn't, and Rachel's here. She's a friend. She'll tell you. You keep mentioning that Alison doesn't want to be involved in Vimto anymore. That is not what she was talking about. That's not what she was talking about. We are all friends off the app. Just because you don't see people in the boxes talking about your names or talking about the situation does not mean to say that we're not supporting each other off the app, because we are. We're all in a big group and we all talk to each other every single day. All day, every day, we're supporting people that have been offended and affected by your fucking bullshit.
The only people that is seen
Every day
with a small group is you three. Like, literally, all of us, we've got loads of mates now. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're all talking to each other constantly.
No, you
I talk
haven't.
to
You've
Kers,
all
I
just
talk
got
to Neil, I
common
talk to Bex,
enemies.
Alison, Raj, like, everybody. You...
Go, Paul.
was saying she ain't got loads of friends. All you've got is common enemies. There's a difference between that and real friendship, thank you very much. And Bexidoodles, how about the way we've been affected by Vimto's behaviour? Hmm?
And can I just say, I won't want friends that look like Dumb and Dumber.
Thank you,
Exactly,
Angel.
Queenie.
Thank you, Angel Blue. Right, let me press play on this one. Oh, and I'd like to say something, yeah? If you think that you're helping Alison to report me for doxing, it's not illegal to dox. But what I am going to say is, Bexidoodles, I'm glad, because see when the cops come and speak to me about it, if they do, if they waste their time, yeah? Right, because they'll know it's not illegal. But sometimes what they do is they phone you up and they say, oh, will you please stop doing that? I'm going to be telling them about how Alison, and I've got the recording, and so has Angel Blue, how Alison threatened to come to my door and assault me quite badly. I will put that to the police and show them, yeah? And that'll be thanks to you, Bexidoodles. That'll be all your fault. I will press charge. Listen for that, and it'll be all your fault because you think you're fucking smart. You think you're the big bee's knees, yeah? I'm gonna sort these lot out. All you're doing is grassing up your fucking mates, so shut your mouth, Bexidoodles. You're really getting on my nerves now. And it's what we're doing in the background. You're doing nothing in the background, but I'll tell you what I'll do in the background. If they dare come to my door, I will tell them and I will show them the video of Alison threatening me to come to my house, because she doesn't live that far away from me, and do bad things to me. Isn't that right, Paul? Do you remember that? Do you remember that, Queenie?
Yeah.
I do.
I'm sure I remember her saying she wanted to throw you out of your mobility scooter.
That's right, yeah. Angel Blue, you've that, haven't you? So, yeah. So, yes, Legends remembers it. See, I've got all these witnesses that remembers her making a threat, which is a criminal offence, Bexidoodles. Brilliant woman you are. Brilliant friend you are. You fucking nonce. Excuse me, let me play it again.
TikTok shop.
You only talk to yourself, and if that's what you're happy with, then good for you guys. Do you know what I mean?
You know, it must be a really sad life to have to blackmail people, give people ultimatums in order to be your friend, or and to scare monger
Or
people
to not be somebody else's friend. That's the worst, ain't it? Don't be their friend and I won't bully you anymore. That's exactly what it should have been said. Like, that's what they meant. Don't be Vimto's friend and I won't bully you anymore.
Didn't you say that to Michelle?
Yeah, I weren't allowed to be Stell's friends. So then I got ripped a new one, didn't I? And then once again, my passed away mother got put out there because I was Stell's friend and Paul's friend. Yeah.
Oh, and didn't she do that to me as well? Because
That's
I wanted
correct.
to have a real friendship with the pair of you.
Yeah.
So she then went for me.
Yeah.
So there you go. She's talking from experience, ladies and gentlemen. She's actually talking from experience. And what she's doing is she's telling you who she really is. Because we've not done any of that. We've not told anybody that thing. She's done that. So she's telling you who she really is. Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, literally, that's what they should have been saying.
And by the way, just so you all know, Vimto has given every single one of us, I'd like you all to know this, Vimto has given every single one of us the option to not be friends with her. And not one of us has turned our backs on her.
Oh, how
because she has done
nice.
fuck all wrong. And fuck all wrong to everybody else who sat in the box.
I did say that to them because I don't
But she's
want
allowed
to be
to bully other people.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that she's all right to go and bully whoever she wants, though, basically? That's what they're saying.
And they're saying she hasn't done anything to anyone else in them boxes. Excuse me? So she's never tried to go after Neo then, has she not? Has she never gone at you, Bexy? Because I remember when she did go at your love. Wow. That's deluded.
I just want to do this while everybody's still awake and clear. I want to add something to... Is it this one, right? Yeah. I want you all to witness this, guys. Oh, bloody hell. Right. So I'm going to play this for you. This is from Angel Blue's archives, which we know is absolutely insane. Right? Make sure you can all hear this.
Illegal then. So this girl entrapped him into this situation, and him, like an immature little twat, decided to get himself into trouble. When I met him 7 years into the 10-year list that he had to go on to because of this situation, I was told about this situation, and I went in to do my due diligence. I went to the courts, I went to the police officer he had, I went through all of his details, I went through all of the stuff in the court papers, I went through everything, and I knew with evidence the true background of this story and the reason why he was put in this particular situation. It was nothing to do with babies, it was nothing to do with, whatever. And he was a stupid illegal then. So I chose to stay with him based upon the fact that he was, the story behind it. And I still choose to this day to be friends with him. And the other piece of the information that she likes to put out, that girl who I chose to stay.
Right, that's not the story I'm talking about, Angel Blue. There's another one that you put out. It might be on your old account, yeah? So she slightly changed the story, by the way, guys, to suit the new narrative. Yeah, well,
And Angel Blue, if you can, while you're there, find the clip where she's talking to Green Drip about it.
Yeah, she's talking to Green Drip about it. That's the one I'm thinking of. Now, she's now said 7 years after. If you are in connection with children, right, if you've got a job with children, you should not be dating a man who's got convictions for children. Is that just me, guys? Come on, there's 36 people in this chat, yeah? I want to know, is this me? Am I mad?
No.
You're not mad.
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
How can you safeguard vulnerable children when you're with a person that's on the register?
And this is what I was trying to say. So it's like me now. If I went to work tomorrow and said, oh, I'm with someone who does this and that, and he's actually been in the register, I'd be kicked out of my job. So how can she come on here and go, I work in mental health with children, but my ex-partner was in the register and I'm still his friend today. But also I'm going to blame the girl because she lied about her age. I mean, Bexidoodles, make that make sense, will you, girl?
You know what? Anything she says just doesn't make any sense, I've noticed that.
Exactly, Twix. She is a liar. And every time
And can I point out... Oh, sorry, Stell, go on, love. Sorry.
Every time she tells this story, it slightly changes, yeah, to suit the new narrative of what we say. Whatever we say about it, she will change the narrative now. Now it's 7 years afterwards. Now, the one before when you were talking to Green Drip, you were with him when it happened. Sorry, go on, Paul.
And also, can I point out that she was fully aware of the age of this girl involved, and she was fully aware of the guy's status in terms of being on a register, right? So knowing all the information, she sat there and allowed that situation to happen rather than getting in and stopping it. She allowed it to take place.
She's not married to the man. She can quite easily say, no, I can't be around you when I'm with these children. I certainly wouldn't date.
And she continued to be with him, despite knowing he's on the register. And she's just said she's still friends with him now. How can you be friends with someone on the register?
And something tells me, Paul, this is the same guy who then went to jail afterwards. Listen to this, guys, yeah? The only reason she split up with him is because he put a hatchet through somebody's head. Isn't that right, Angel Blue?
Wow.
Have you got that video?
So he's a violent sex offender.
A violent sex offender, yeah.
Wow. And she works with vulnerable children, allegedly.
And this is why at the start, on the other channel, I said I would not allow any of my children anywhere near this woman. because she
No.
doesn't make very good life choices for herself.
Well, it shows lack of judgment, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And may I just say, she worked with children as well. She wouldn't be playing computer games in her spare time. She'd be going through paperwork, case notes, looking as well at strategies on how she can help these children during the therapy. And then the other day, she come out with it. I don't work with children. I don't do this. I don't do that. So leave me alone. But a few months ago and the other week, you bragged that you worked in a mental health facility with children.
Yeah.
And then you claim, I was gobsmacked when you openly sat there and went, you're still friends with the man you was with who was
Also,
in the
Michelle,
register.
you might know this, love, right?
Go on, Bev.
So let's give her the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's go with she works with vulnerable children, yeah? Right, let's go with that for a minute. If that is true, then doesn't she have a due diligence to report what Ashley done to her child online, TikTok?
Correct. Yeah, anyone who works in the safeguarding department of mental health,
Oh,
even
well, there you
school
go.
department, social workers, you all, whether it's even out of work and you see something you don't like, of course you should, because it's your morals. That's why you
There
went
we
in to
go.
do the job in the first place. So,
And
Well, she done nothing, did she?
did she report that incident, Paul?
No,
No.
she did not.
No, she didn't.
Hasn't even spoke about it.
But she had Ashley in her live yesterday about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So
but
now,
like we've all heard her say, though, she's going to bring everyone in.
she had a woman in her live criticising me for taking to the live the fact that she smacked her child for having a poop in his pants at 3 years of age because she couldn't bring herself off TikTok to go and deal with him.
And verbally abused him.
Yep, and verbally abused him. And I outed that. And 80 people phoned social services and reported it. 80 people from TikTok. Not one of them was Bexidoodles. But apparently I'm a bad person for bringing this to the app.
Yeah.
And I brought it to the app because I was thinking, what do I do about this? I would leave it to the mums to deal with this. Yeah, other mums.
No, Twix, I weren't necessarily meaning doing background checks. What I mean is she could have at least reported it.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has a responsibility to report it, especially if you say you work with kids.
Yeah, it's your morals, isn't it, basically? Even out of work, if you see something that shouldn't be happening, then obviously, just like a member of public, you would expect them to care, empathise and do something about it because...
Oh, sorry, Twix. Yeah, you're right, love. Sorry, darling.
It is it's the moral side of it for me. I think anyone who goes in to do a job in regards to safeguarding, whether you're in work, out of work, you see something you don't like, just like I did with Rangi for 2.5 years, and this is where it's escalated today. These characters are just trying to defame
Oh,
people.
do you mean Rangi, who Vimto's now saying is innocent and doesn't need to provide any checks? Oh, that one.
Look,
that one.
I'm turning into the Invisible Man, look.
You're wasting away, Stell. Quick, have your dinner.
So let me just play this again so that everybody hears exactly what this woman just said.
Stell, I demand you grow a beard and moustache just like that filter. Yes.
Google then. So this girl entrapped him into the situation, and him, like an immature little twat, decided to get his...
A 14-year-old entrapped a man. Yeah, well, it does happen. I do know what happens, but there you go. A 14-year-old girl is to blame for entrapping a man.
But she just admitted she knew she was 14, so why didn't she stop it?
Yeah.
Into trouble. When I met him 7 years into the 10-year list that he had to go on to because of this situation, I was told about this situation and I went in to do my due diligence. I was...
Just to point out, it's called due diligence. Diligence, not diligence. Diligence. You illiterate fucking prat.
Went to the court, to the police officer he had. I went through all of his details. I went through all of the stuff in the court papers. I went through everything. And I knew with evidence the true background of this story and the reason why he was put in this particular situation. It was nothing to do with babies. It was nothing to do with, you know, whatever. And he was a stupid illegal then. I chose to stay with him based upon the fact that he was, you know, the story behind it. And I still choose to this day to be friends with him. And the other piece of the information that she...
Oh my God, did she just say she's still friends with this man?
Yep.
Oh my
put
God.
out, that girl who I chose to stay...
Oh my God, I need to hear that bit again.
was, you know, the story behind it. And I still choose to this day to be friends with him. And the other piece of the information that she likes to put out, that girl who I chose to stay...
Well, I'm not playing the rest of it. That's why I've cut it off there, guys. Yeah, I am not going to blame a 14-year-old girl. Sorry. Not playing that game.
I agree.
Right. Sorry, Becky.
Yeah, what does Stellar-Vimto have in common? That's right, bullying young people and victim blaming and witness intimidation.
Oh, you've went mute.
Still, go on my YouTube and look. I'm sure it'll be on there where they're doing that, because Angel hasn't got it. She hasn't got a big archive like me, you see. That's why.
I'm sure she got the clip after your fucking archive. I'm sure she did.
She probably bloody did.
It took me ages to fucking find it. She told me about it ages ago. Right, so guys, I will try and find it for you, right? I'm sure that Angel Blue sent it to me, right, on one of the accounts.
I'll have a look now as well, and if I find it, I'll send you the link.
Yeah. So her and Green Drip were talking about this situation. There was a completely different story. I know I have that app. Yeah, but you don't have a YouTube channel, so shut your mouth. Right?
Yeah, exactly. And I've been doing this longer than you, your mom.
But yeah, you sent me the clip of it, Angel Blue, so I'll have to go back through our message to find it, where she said a completely different story to Green Drip. Right? So we love you, really, Angel Blue. So yeah, maybe Paul can see if he can.
I'm warming to her.
Yeah. Paul, see if you can find it for me. Michelle, you're still on mute for some reason. What were you saying? You cut off mid-sentence. Michelle.
I'm here. I've got the dog trying to get me attention. He's pulling at my bloody t-shirt sleeve.
Guys, did you know Bexidoodles has her own YouTube channel?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. With songs that she's written.
Or AI songs that she's written.
Thinks she don't have a voice. Will you get off my bloody t-shirt? Can you? He's dragging me across the floor and everything, guys. Help! Piss off!
No, you laughed when Bernie nicked Stell's dinner, so no sympathy.
Yeah, no sympathy.
Oh, piss off!
Right.
Reason that they get relentlessly bullied, and if they feel they can't cope with it, I felt they had a right to make that decision for themselves. The fact that they don't speaks volumes for them all. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're fucking good girls. They really are.
No, Vimto, you went to these people to try and get them on side after you've slated them, you've bullied them, you've said the worst things to them. Yeah, and we're talking about Lindsay here. Let's get it straight. Yeah, Lindsay, right? You have done the worst to Lindsay. You've been much worse to Lindsay than we have, yeah? You were in there recording her for me. Remember that? Yeah, we'll tell everybody what you did to Lindsay. Yeah, you were in there recording Lindsay for me.
Oh, and she brought up Lee as well. I remember her being Leah.
Yeah, and I was the one who blamed Paul for it. Said he stayed up at 5 o'clock in the morning to record you, Lindsay, because I was covering for fucking Vimto's ass. Of course, at the same time, I was throwing a shot over Paul's bow.
I know. You know what? People actually believe that as well.
I know, I was so convincing. Right?
And the thing that makes it worse is I do actually get up at about 4 or 5 in the morning.
That's why I done it. Yeah, that's why I said it.
Fucking bitch.
And he did have a packet of Haribos that night, and I said he fed them to the cat. He didn't feed them to the cat. That is not true. But he did have a
My
packet of
cat wouldn't
Haribos.
have ate them. Listen, she didn't even touch human food. I could wave cold meat in front of her and she wouldn't touch it.
Yeah. So there was an element of truth to what I said, but I just added bits on. Right.
Yeah, you added the fact that you said I was a murderer. Yeah, thank you very much, Mrs. Thatcher.
I'm also going to call you a slave trader because of the way you treat Mark, sorry.
Oh, well, that is true. I can't deny
A
that.
domestic abuser because of how you treat Mark.
All of that is true.
Yeah, and a shoplifter because I know that you stole from Aldi the other day.
No, I didn't, you lying tomato.
Yes, he did.
What did I steal? Go on.
He did. He put something in his pocket after eating it, and he put the wrapper in his pocket and didn't pay for it.
You are such a fucking lying little toad.
You did.
Don't believe him, everyone. Look, his nose is growing.
And then he screamed at Mark, "Hurry up and get out! I can't take this place anymore." It was because he didn't want to get caught with the wrapper in his pocket.
Listen, if I was going to steal, it'd be out somewhere better than Aldi.
It was Aldi, I swear. It was Aldi.
It wasn't.
Was you hungry, Paul?
God, you know what? I think the real reason your husbands have passed is because you swore on their life too many times while lying.
Oh, that's not true. I pushed them down the fucking stairs.
You haven't got stairs. You live in a bungalow, you twat.
Right, I'm going to prove it to you tomorrow. I've got a set of stairs. Right, let's see.
I know that Michelle's going to continue with her ultimatum and she's going to follow on with a fucking live about me. I would just like to point things out. Michelle is going to talk about the fact that Stell made up this bullshit about me setting my house on fire. What actually happened, which you all probably already know, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because why not? This is the only time I'm going to get to talk about them, because I'm going to go back to banning the fucking names in my live as of now. After this live has ended. What actually happened was the block of flats that I was living in, I lived at the back of the flats on the side. The flat atop front, the washing machine, which we now know, malfunctioned during the night and it set the house on fire, the top flat.
Convenient.
And I, being the person that I am, you know, you all know that I record everything and take photos of everything, took photos and posted them onto my Twitter. And a local newspaper article decided to pick up on that and said, "Can I use your content and do you want to make a statement in the paper?" So I did. And Stell, as seen, said the newspaper article and then ran with that, twisted it completely, said that I had a mental breakdown because he'd heard that I'd burned a pizza, which I did. What do you fucking do? Twisted the whole thing and said that I'd burnt my fucking house down because I had a mental breakdown. That's the first ridiculous fucking lie. The second...
Well, we've never mentioned you burning the house down, Betsy. So thanks for that information.
I've just discovered that Green Drip has got a second YouTube channel where he plays games online and does stunts.
Stell, I can't believe she's just lied and just literally tripped herself up with that.
I know.
I'm not bothered about a flat going to pieces. Like, why am I going to be bothered about that, you silly woman? Silly woman, always trying to find something to nitpick. You've literally just dumped yourself in there, woman.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah, I had a breakdown and burnt a pizza. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ, it gets better. Right.
Wah, wah, wah.
And we've never mentioned it about any fire, but brilliant, Bexy. I love that. Let's see what else she's going to tell us.
More time to shut up if you don't want to hear about this, by the way.
No.
Shut up.
Saying?
The second ridiculous lie that they came out with is that I sit in bed all day. I fucking don't. Just so you know, I've got shit to do. I don't sit in bed all day. The third ridiculous lie is that I should not be around children, do not work.
Right, you do sit in bed all day, and you've even admitted it yourself. You either sit in bed all day or you play that fucking game all day. And I keep forgetting.
Stell, I'm sending you a few links, love. Check them.
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be one of them.
Yeah. Well, because I ain't signed into it, I won't know how to find them. Right.
No, I've sent them on WhatsApp.
Yeah, no. You sit on that game all day, or you sit in bed all day, and when you're on fucking live in the afternoon, you're in your fucking house coat, bitch. So don't sit there fucking about with me.
kids, do not work in a. Listen, I work for myself as self-employed. Whenever I want to or want to take on clients, I will take on clients. No
Hang
one
on,
is
pause
telling
it,
me
Minute
what I can
Stell,
and can't
pause
fucking
it.
do. Don't work for an organisation.
Take on fucking clients. Are them 2 and 3 year olds your little clients? Are they your clients to be putting on your YouTube channel? 2 and 3 year old little children. Are you okay? You really have lost the battle with this one, love. Let me tell you now. How disgusting are you?
Yeah, 2 and 4 year old clients. When I work when I want to, that's because most of the time you're sitting in your house, in your bed, or playing that Fortnite game, trying to pick up youngsters for your new boyfriend. And isn't that new boyfriend fucking ugly? Has anybody seen him?
Whose?
Her new boyfriend.
No, I've not seen him.
Oh, he's an ugly dog. Woof!
She's
Oink,
got
oink.
clients and helps with mental health, and there she is mocking other people, behaving like that, but also putting people's children on her YouTube channel. Is she actually all right?
Didn't they used to accuse me of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
This
Oh,
bit,
hello, Justin. That's called deflection.
Yeah.
Fucking dirty deflection. Thank you for that, me, Dan.
Don't work for NHS. Don't work for anyone. I work in a private sector by myself. I do not need you to tell me what I can and can't do. I am not a criminal. I have not had criminal charges against me for any adult issue or kid issue. My record is squeaky fucking clean. Like squeaky clean. I'm a good girl when it comes to the police.
But you liked the bad boys, though, didn't you?
hang on, Stel, 1 minute. She said she works with kids. Yeah, we've got that still recorded to this day. She works with children in a mental health facility. Now she's claiming she works independently.
Yeah.
And we've all just seen tonight she puts other people's kids on a YouTube channel.
Yeah. She told us that she's a child psychologist or something like that.
Oh, wow. You know what? Actually, you're
Child
unreal.
counsellor. Child counsellor.
That was the one.
Yeah. Helps children with trauma.
Have nothing on my DBS check. There's nothing on that whatsoever. Not that I need to justify myself to you. However, I wouldn't be doing the thing I'm doing if I was a fucking criminal, just so you know. So you can take that out of your fucking mouth.
Well, listen,
So the thing you're doing, what is it you're doing, Bexy? What thing is it you're doing?
And can I just point out, yeah, that I've got nothing on my DBS either. But according to your Vimto, I'm a nonce. I've got no nonce fucking criminal
And can I
record.
point out that I haven't either, because I've had enhanced where I used to be a school cleaner.
And me too, I actually work with children. Yeah,
But
just to throw it in there.
But what I will say is, I'm pretty sure that if I went for an interview with kids, they'd say, "No, you're a friend of that fucking Michelle Matthews, so you ain't getting the job."
You won't, but you will. Anyways, and then my last fucking thing, and the reason why they've said that,
Blah blah blah.
and I'll say it how it is. You've all heard from Michelle and Stel that I'm a pred enabler, right?
Yeah.
You've all heard them say that. Have you all heard that?
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Right.
And we've just let everybody else hear what you are. I'm still with them. Friends with him, sorry. Friends with him.
I've heard.
My ex-boyfriend, and it's my ex-boyfriend, not my brother who you posted a picture of, fucking weirdos, not my ex-husband, not my friend, not my current boyfriend, it's my ex-boyfriend who is aware that I speak on this situation, because I speak to him all the time. We are friends. My ex-boyfriend, when he was 19 years old, he went out with this girl who said she was 17. Said girl was 2 months away from being 16, and he was unaware of that. They obviously did the deed, and then her dad found out, and her dad informed him that she was actually 15, nearly 16, and her dad took him to court.
Why is a woman, yeah? Why is a woman degrading this crime? Yeah, she was 15, but nearly 16.
A child psychologist of all as well, apparently.
Yeah, when a man says that, the chat runs away with itself. The man's wrong. The man's wrong. Get your fucking comments in that chat, bitches, yeah? I want to know why it's okay for a woman to say this and not a man. If a man said that, that chat wouldn't I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. But she's just degraded that poor girl. Yeah, 15, nearly 16. It doesn't make it any different, does it? Right?
And I had a baby at 16, by the way. And can I just say, everything she said there does not add up about the victim blaming part.
No, it doesn't. But I want to know why. If a man had said, well, I slept with this girl, she was 15, nearly 16, like it makes a difference. You know, the law is the law.
Dad forced through with very good lawyers. He was a stupid 19-year-old with a big...
And by the way, it's not the dad who can force through with lawyers a criminal offence, yeah? It's the police! So why are you talking doodles? Why are you talking doodles? Anybody got any comments? How can the father push through the crime? The police are the ones that nick you for it.
She's basically saying that the father decided to create a fuss like he was out of order for that.
Yeah, like he was out of order. Yeah. Yeah, well, let's see that little bit again.
That's what she's doing.
Yeah, blaming the victim and blaming the father.
I sit in bed all day. I fucking don't. Just so you know, I've got shit to do. Don't sit in bed all day. The third ridiculous lie is that I should not be around children, do not work with kids, do not work in a... Listen, I'll work for myself as self-employed whenever I want to or want to take on clients, I will take on clients. No one needs to be telling me what I can and can't fucking do. Don't work for an organisation, don't work for NHS, don't work for anyone. I work in a private sector by myself. I do not need you to tell me what I can and can't do. I am not a criminal. I have not had criminal charges against me for any adult issue or kid issue. My record is squeaky fucking clean. Like, squeaky clean. I'm a good girl when it comes to the police. I have nothing on my DBS check. There's nothing on that whatsoever. Not that I need to justify myself to you. However, I wouldn't be doing the thing I'm doing if I was a fucking criminal, just so you know. Take that out of your fucking mouth, which you won't, but you will. Anyways, and then my last fucking thing, and the reason why they've said that, and I'll say it how it is, you've all heard from Michelle and Stel that I'm a pred enabler, right?
Yes, you are.
You've all heard them say that? Have you all heard that?
Yes, right.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Right.
You are.
I've heard multiple.
My ex-boyfriend.
Shut up.
And it's my ex-boyfriend, not my brother who you posted a picture of, fucking weirdos. Not my ex-husband, not my friend, not my current boyfriend. It's my ex-boyfriend who is aware that I speak on this situation because I speak to him all the time. We are friends. My ex-boyfriend, when he was 19 years old, he went out with this girl who said she was 17. Said girl was 2 months away from being 16, and he was unaware of that. They obviously did the deed, and then her dad found out, and her dad informed him that she was actually 15, nearly 16, and her dad took him to court, and her dad forced through with very good lawyers. He was a stupid 19-year-old with a big fucking mouth, thinking he owned the world, kicked off with the judge, decided that he didn't need a lawyer or any support, and he got the book thrown at him, and he absolutely got raked over the coals for it, regardless of, because what's it called? What's that thing? Entrapment wasn't illegal back then.
Right, so I'm going to tell you something, yeah? She talks absolute shit, right? The father cannot push through a fucking charge. It's the police that take you to court for these type of things, right? So, yeah. doo-doo. You're talking doo-doo, right? Absolute doo-doo, right? The police take you to court. When you go to a criminal trial and a criminal court that you're going to go to jail, that is the police and the prosecutor, right? Not the father, right? I would also like to tell you something, and I know from personal experience, and I mean personal experience, yeah?
Right, Stal, can I just say something?
No, Tanya, you can wait, right? I'm talking right now, please, right?
I've got to jump off.
Well,
Stal,
no,
let me just say this
shit,
one thing.
no, you're not, no, Tanya.
Oh, you're very, very nasty to people. You know, you don't need to just listen to one thing. When I had Marnie, I was.
Let her fucking up till I'm finished. I've told you before, I'm on a roll here, right? I've got problems as well as her. She can never say, not saying she can't, but right now I'm on a roll. So whoever let her up, yeah, wait until I finish my roll. Right, where was I now? See what I mean? I've forgotten now. Fuck's sake. Right, yes, entrapment. Entrapment wasn't illegal, she said, right? That is utter bullshit. Utter bullshit. Yeah, entrapment has been illegal since 1967, and it's been used since the 1950s. Yeah, and even after, Tanya, you can come up in a minute. Even after it was made illegal in 1967, right? It was still being used in the 70s, the 80s, and the fucking 90s. Right? Michelle? Am I right in saying that my boyfriend back in the 80s was entrapped and has been recently found, well, a few years back, found not guilty and paid a big amount of money for entrapment?
Correct. Yes.
Right. So, Bexidoodles, don't talk fucking shit. Yeah? It has always been around and it's always been illegal. Right? So shut your mouth. It wasn't illegal back then. How old is your 19-year-old boyfriend, love? How old is he? What a load of fucking twaddle. Right. Tanya, do you want to come back up now and say what you got to say before I play?
To me, right, Stal, please don't speak to me like that again. You might be able to speak to them up with Sonia like that. Don't speak to me like that.
Before Tanya, don't fucking interrupt me when I'm on a run. You don't like it done to you, don't do it to me. She can take her mic back off now. This is why we end up fighting, Tanya. You don't like these things done to you. Please don't do them to me.
Stal, listen, right? You're going on, and I know you're passionate by what you're saying, yeah? But you have repeated it like 14 times, right? But what I want to tell you is my personal experience with Marnie when I was young.
Right.
Her dad was 18, going on 19, and I was going on to 15 when I got pregnant with Marnie. I hid my pregnancy for 9 months and 1 week. So everyone knew I was having it. So anyway, when my mum found out I was having Marnie and she found out that her biological father was nearly 19, my mother ran to the police station and reported it.
Yeah.
Without me wanting to.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah. Listen to what's happened then. Go on then, yeah, what?
No, I'm saying she can do. Your mum,
what happened?
Your mum and your dad can report it. But
she can do, yeah. I'm the minor.
Yeah.
I'm the minor.
Yeah.
It's illegal. Yeah, but they took me into the family centre. They had the cameras in there, blah, 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 and asked me all of my questions the way they do. Obviously, I knew what sex was, being abused, this, that, and the other. But they asked me, did you consent to this? And I said, yeah, because I did. Now, have you heard that thing of guilt competence? There's a thing called guilt competence, right? Which means, like, you know, when you're just touching 15, going on to 16, if they think that you're mature enough, they didn't do anything to him. But they could have, if they would have had maybe more evidence, or I'm not sure what it was. But they didn't do nothing, because I said I consented.
Right.
So, yeah, my mum was obviously raging like a bull. But He didn't do nothing wrong. I did consent. He didn't know how old I was.
Right. So Tanya, I didn't know your story. Who muted? Did somebody mute her? Did she mute herself?
No, I think a phone's ringing still.
Oh. So Tanya is right what she's saying there, yeah? A mum and a dad can report the incident, right? But they can't force the police to do anything unless there was more to it than meets the eye. Like Tanya's just told you. She was asked, did you consent? Yes, I did. End of story. It's
Me
illegal.
too as well.
It's illegal, but it's not a crime, so to speak. And Michelle, would you like to speak on that bit?
Yeah, I had Kieran at 16. You know, my little superstar. And I had him at 16 and I fell pregnant at 15. I was with their dad at the age of 14 and he was literally going on to 19. When I got with him, social workers asked, was he in a relationship? Yeah, it was consensual. And that was it. They left me to it. You know, they monitored things. But other than that, when I fell pregnant, they left me to it. There were no charges. There were no police. The police were brought in once and asked me, was I happy? Was it consensual? Yeah, of course it was. And then obviously I was in a long-term relationship with their dad anyway, up until I actually become an adult anyway. But still, the point is, for that girl and for her ex to have charges brought on him and put in the actual register, that means the police had found other evidence and something else a lot deeper and darker went on behind closed doors. And I'm telling you that from experience, guys.
Exactly. So when I first heard this story from Bexidoodles, she said the girl was 14.
Yeah.
14. That was flaw in her story there, right? And at 14 years of age, the cops will come down on you like a ton of bricks, right? There'll be no fucking Romeo and Juliet. There'll be no that thing that Tanya was talking about. Nah. Right. 14 is definitely too low. 15 going on to 16 in 2 months. The cops are like, do we really need to get involved in this? You know, there's lots of crimes out there that the cops like, no, we can't be bothered. Lots of crimes. You know? Anyway, let's see the rest of it. Don't know what happened to Tanya.
It is now, and it's taken into consideration now. But entrapment wasn't illegal then.
Yes, it was.
So this girl entrapped him into this situation, and him, like an immature little twat, decided to get himself into trouble. When I met him 7 years into the 10-year list that he had to go on,
She's making excuses for a paedophile, by the way.
because of this situation, I was told about this situation and I went in to do my due diligence. I went to the courts, I went to the police officer he had, I went through all of his details, I went through all of the stuff in the court papers, I went through everything, and I knew with evidence the true background of this story and the reason why he was put in this particular situation. It was nothing to do with babies, it was nothing to do with, whatever. And he was a stupid teenager. Anyway, the point was, I knew the background of it, so I chose to stay with him based upon the fact that he was, the story behind it. And I still choose to this day to be friends with him. And the other piece of the information that she likes to put out, that girl who it happened with, she still messages him now and tries to stalk him now. She still messaged me.
Call yourself a child psychologist and you're blaming you're blaming a teenage girl. You're supposed to be a psychologist, remember, who helped children. Now, when I go to therapy, even today at the age of 36, and talk about my childhood, I'll tell you what they don't do is sit there and blame me for being a vulnerable 14-year-old who went out looking for love from an older man because I had lots of personal things going on at home, including SA. So you, as a child psychologist or counsellor, should not be sat on here blaming the girl and making out it's all about the girl, because surely to God you know about child development, you silly absolute donut. I have never met unintelligent donuts like this one. This one is just next level, and she's fucked up 4 times.
Oh, this is true, or this is not true, and blah, 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 blah. And she still messaged me and told me the story from her own mouth. She told me that she lied about her age. It came from her own mouth. Her dad was the one that dragged him through the coals for it, not even her. So, yes, I know the story and I know the background. And yes, I understand his background. But which one of I lied about my age when I was 15?
And me.
And I would have put somebody in that situation as a stupid teenager. So
why did the judge throw the book at him? That's what I want to know. Why did that judge throw the book at your ex? How does he end up in the register and you're sat here now still blaming that poor girl? Oh, Bexidoodles, you are an absolute donut.
And Vinter just said she lied about her age as well to get men in trouble. Or, well, to have sex with men, sorry. It's the only way she could get sex with a man is by lying to him. She's done it all her life.
Back on my side of it and me lying about my age, right? And I think, fucking hell, I could have been that girl getting somebody else in trouble. You know?
Yep.
And that is why I still speak to him. Yes, I understand he did wrong, and I do not agree with what he did. The same as I don't agree with some of the things that you lot have done, or myself has done.
Don't compare us to your skanky boyfriend, love.
Was that Michelle?
How dare she compare us lot to her ex-skanky boyfriend who does that to kids?
You think we oh my god, okay, Tanya's coming back up, right?
Hello, sorry, my phone died.
Hey, Tan.
Yeah, so I was just telling you that story anyway, because I was mature enough in the head and I knew what I was saying and what I was doing. And it wasn't even a case of asking ages, I didn't lie to him or nothing. It just happened and that's just the way.
She's done it again. Tanya, your phone keeps on fucking pissing about.
Oh God, my Siri's coming on. Yeah, I think it comes down to evidence and what, obviously the girls said to the lads and, issues maybe that they've had before with other girls. You don't know, do you know what I mean? But, yeah. My mum could have pursued that and, but obviously I didn't want them to look into it. I didn't, that wasn't like even in my mind. I was just more terrified to tell my mum I was having a baby, as you can imagine. Do you know what I mean?
So Tanya. So Tanya. Oh, but turn my phone down. Oh, she's gone.
Oh, Stella, I don't know what's going on with my phone. 1 second, let me just put this telly down, please.
The main Pokemon has, and then eventually knock that
Right,
one out.
I've been watching Pokemon.
The next one to use all of its power points.
Pokemon is taking over our house. So come on, Stella.
So, when you had Marnie, which is what, 20, how old is she now?
28 years ago.
Did anybody ever mention the word entrapment to you?
No.
But you didn't know it existed?
No, I didn't at the time, still, no.
No?
I was young then, you know what I mean? Bloody hell. I didn't know what entrapment. I do now, obviously. But that weren't the case at all with me and her dad. It just happened. I didn't say to him, how old are you? And like that. I looked young, he looked young. And he was hot to job.
So my experience,
the way it was.
My experience of entrapment was that police in the 80s would ask young men and young women to go up and ask men for sex for money, and then when they said yeah, they'd nick them for it. Or send police after the young men and young women.
Yeah, I know what you mean now, like when you say that. But yeah, that weren't mentioned in the police interview or not. You know.
You were talking about this the other day, weren't we, Queenie?
Yeah,
why was Bexidoodles fella had anything to do with entrapment anyway? Why was that mentioned?
She's trying to say that this 14-year-old girl entrapped her boyfriend.
Nah. There's more to the story than what's getting said, obviously, isn't there?
And the father, right, made that it took him to court for it when it's the police. It's very rare.
Well, once you put the report into the police as a parent,
Yeah,
it's their job to then investigate it.
yeah.
You know, and if it's, you know, a criminal offence, which like mine wasn't. So there's obviously more to the story that maybe Betsy doesn't know about. But if
Exactly.
he's being charged and put on a register, he's a fucked up cunt, girl. Simple as that.
And that's what I was trying to say to everybody, but when you fucking come in, right? That this
There's
doesn't.
no excuses for it. He's on the fucking register.
Yeah, but
He's a
she's
fucking
making.
noncy boy.
But she's making excuses for it. Say, oh
Why?
yeah,
She's banging a nonce.
she's banging a nonce and blaming a young girl and her dad for his bad behaviour.
Nah, you know what? Young girls, right? Some girls are abused and introduced to sexual acts at a very young age. So being promiscuous is very natural to them. And the way of feeling love is how that comes across, which isn't the love at all, as I found out later on in life. So,
And I agree with Tanya. Yeah.
yeah. Young girls, right? When you're a child, I used to think everyone was getting abused. But that weren't the case, you know what I mean? It wasn't until I was a bit older. I remember sitting on my mate's dad's knee. I don't know what I'd done, but I must have rubbed or done something, and he pushed me away. And I remember feeling like, whoa. And he still remembers that to this day, and that's when he knew something was wrong with me by that time. But I thought that was happening to my mate. And it wasn't, you know what I mean?
Sometimes when children can't communicate as well, like when we was talking about the other night, this school curriculum and why schools do teach children certain things, it is because sometimes children can't communicate it. So what starts to happen then, from a psychological point of view, they start to act out what is going on at home, and sometimes they can even do it with other children, adults, and that's where now the abuse is being picked up.
Yeah, or you can be threatened, or all different things can happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or even just like me, I just thought it was normal. So I didn't yet mention it to anyone. The first person I told was the ex-partner. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, babe.
Yeah, the first person who I told was my ex-partner to me other 4 children. He was the first ever person I told. So, and that was odd. And then he told me mum after an argument that we had, and then it all came out to me family, and it just wasn't what I wanted, you know what I mean? I lost everyone for something I didn't do. I'm not going to go on into that anymore, actually. Gets me a bit emotional.
Yeah, don't trick yourself, Tam.
It just wasn't anyone else's secret to tell.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Right, can I play a little bit more of this then?
Right, I'm going to jump down, right?
Okay.
I just wanted to confirm my little story with you.
I know.
There's no excuses for it. At the end of the day, he's a pedro. He's on the sex offenders register. You don't go on that
for 10 years as well, Tam.
Sorry,
10
Beth,
years.
But, you know, you told everyone about it. It's not normal, girl. Good night, guys.
Good night,
She
God
was a
bless.
stupid
Good night,
teenage
love.
girl making up bullshit. Like I was a stupid teenage girl making up bullshit. And situations happened and he got punished and consequences for that. Does that mean to say that he has to forever be ostracized and treated like shit because he made a stupid fucking teenage mistake?
Yeah, it does.
And didn't check? Because which one of us has checked fucking passports or birth certificates or age checked anyone before we've decided to get to know them?
I'm sorry, right? But if a man said that, you lot would be running your mouth off in the chat. So why are you all sitting quiet now?
None of us.
And that is my story. That isn't even my story. It's just why I stayed with him and why I stayed friends with him. And I'm telling you this story because I know they're going to put out some bullshit facts around the story. And I would rather tell this story factually from my point of view, from me seeing it. Obviously, he's not here to defend himself or say anything. And I'd rather you hear this full story from me rather than hearing half-truths and additional bullshit facts from someone else. Do you know what I mean? And that is what they'll tell you on the outing live. That is exactly what they'll tell you. However, I don't think that his story and me choosing to still not support him, but not make him feel like it's gonna ruin the rest of his life or not be friends with him, I don't feel like his story should be affecting me.
No?
Like me, I shouldn't be outed for somebody else's story. If Vimto did something to Curtis, does that mean that Vimto's badge should be on Mrs. Vampire because she's friends with him? Are friends with Vimto? No. Everybody's actions should be attacked at their actions, not at somebody else's actions. I'll never take on Vimto's actions because she's an adult. She's got her own choices. She's got her own mind. I will never take responsibility for her choices and what she does.
I've just been
However,
catching up on the live so I could know what was happening, and
yeah.
I just been watching one live where I was being brought into it by Michelle because I've sat with you guys. Now I've never once mentioned her.
Yes,
So
you are.
again,
You won't
what
mention
you were
her
just
in my
saying,
life.
never.
How many times have I said to you when you come into this live, their names are banned in here? And this is literally the only live.
So you know what, Curtis? I hope you're watching this, right? Because the 2 videos are going up about you because you've just fucking lied. Because you said to me, yeah, that you only spoke on my name because I let Michelle talk about you. Yeah? But you spoke about on my name well before you made that statement. You done it right at the start of this fucking video. Yeah? And you've just said now that you've just been watching Michelle talking on your name. Which means you lied to me in that text message, you dirty little rat.
Okay, can we just remind everyone it was Curtis who let Vimto use his platform to put in decent videos of me up, by the way, at Christmas, just to get, give you heads up on that.
Absolutely.
Done about them.
So you saying what you just said about people's actions, and others being blamed for others' actions, it's bang on, it's correct.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
just because you've got an issue with Vimto doesn't mean to say that you're not allowed to sit in here, or Vimto's not allowed to sit in here, or Catch Me If You Can's not allowed to sit in here, or Mrs. Vampire, or Joe, or anybody in the comments ain't allowed to sit in here.
Well, Catch Me If You Can obviously can't talk, but she has put something in here. I'm going to read it out for her in the comments. She's put, I used to be with the team to outrun guns. You can read this in my bio. It says I'm no longer with.
Claire, are you currently with a team, or are you're not? I just want to confirm from you. I think I know, but I just want to confirm. Because this was another thing. You are with a team now.
Who's Claire?
Because this was another thing that was mentioned yesterday. Oh, shame on you, Troy, because of this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The only person in our group of girls, because I don't know about Neo, but the only person in the group of girls is Claire that works with the pedo teams. None of us do. I have never worked with a pedo team. The only thing I have ever done is work with Troy. And people giving us information to give to Troy. Literally, that's the only thing I've ever done. So I don't know where they've got this nonsense.
I'm doing this because I used to work with a couple of teams, but
Maria
I haven't
Clark.
worked with any for the last 18 months, and I never said I was a hunter. I told them I was a decoy, which is the truth, and that's that. Do you know what I mean? I ain't going to go into it any more than that. I don't need
He
to.
was a
But I
decoy
never
for
said I was
2
a
weeks
hunter.
for
I told
Maria
them I was a
Clark.
decoy.
2 weeks,
That's
I
a lot.
repeat.
And I haven't done it for 18 months.
No.
So I don't know what they're on about.
No. Claire is an actual hunter, by the way. Claire goes out on stings. She knows how it all works. I don't really know how that thing works. I genuinely
Door
don't.
knock, like Claire does the door knock, and will stand and ask the questions and hold them there till the police get there. That's what Claire does.
I personally have my own thoughts about certain people who do that job. Obviously, I know Claire and I know she does a decent job, and we've spoke about it before, but there is certain other decoy teams and pred teams that I just don't think should be doing what they're doing. I just don't think they do a good job, not going to lie.
the
So
one who
I just keep
with.
out the way of that sort of thing. As I've said about before and about other people before, when this whole, SH situation happened, Troy does not do stings, Fred looking afters, all of that. Troy does awarenesses on certain behaviours. He does awarenesses to make people aware of certain behaviours. That's what Troy does. Hi, Bri. And that's what I do. If I see something around the app and I decide I want to talk about it, and I'll make my friends aware mainly of these certain people, then I'll sit here and talk about it. Jen B is a great example of that. As much as she's crying in people's inboxes that I've said what I've said, look, she's a great example of what we do. She did something that people needed to be aware of. She animal abused, in my opinion, and she put babies at risk. And I felt the need to make my friendship groups and anybody else who was listening aware of the things that she was doing, because it was playing on my mind. So I made people aware of it. And she can cry all she wants about, oh, you've put lies out, blah, blah, blah. I've got evidence of your bullshit, so you chat shit all you want. I don't really care.
Stop bullying, Bexy.
Look, just own the things. Own it. Just own it. You made a mistake. You put that woman's Facebook out, knowing what you were doing, just to save your own skin. You put the cat in the fucking cage in the sun. Own your mistakes. Just own them. Stop crying in people's inboxes and chatting shit about fucking, oh yeah, you've done it, rah, rah, rah. Whatever. Just own it.
The other thing is, like, me, Curtis, and Lindsay, there's a few others that I can't remember the names of. They have done these outings and the bullshit on us, right? We've allowed lies and stuff, but we own our mistakes. We've apologised for them and we've tried to put them right. They, on the other hand, have never apologised to anybody. Have never fucking done anything. The only thing they've ever done is reel people like Curtis back in so they can do it to him again in another week's time or however long's time. You know what I mean? Like, they never admit when they've done wrong. They just want to sit there. And it makes people like me and Curtis look worse because we'll admit what we've done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and then we're sitting there going, I've never done anything. Bullshit. Fuck off.
What exactly have you admitted to doing, Vimto? Because I've heard you denying that you made the Bones picture. I've heard you denying that you were behind one of the accounts. What was the name of it again, Michelle? I heard you denying that you made the Heaven picture.
So, oh yeah, the Heaven picture of Jodie's kids.
Yeah, and do you remember the account she said wasn't me and it turned out it was her?
Yep. Oh, now you're asking. Is it the Ed Jean one?
That was another one she'd done.
1 second, I'll go and try and find it.
Anyway, don't matter. Right. So, and the thing is, Vimto, an apology sometimes is not enough. Yeah? It's not enough. Look what you said about Tanya tonight. Tanya apparently begged you to put it on her platform. Well, that's not what Tanya says. And Tanya's shown evidence. Where's your evidence? So apologies are sometimes not enough. All they are is words. And if Bexy wants to take you into the fold just by blabbing your mouth and saying words, yeah, and she feels that's an apology enough, that is up to her. That's not what we're not accepting. That, sorry, we don't accept that. You understand, Vimto? We want more than just words. We want much more. We want blood. Bring in the hangman. Exactly, Tanya. Actions speak louder than words. Actions do. And we have apologized to people and we have said sorry and we have opened up lives and said what we've done, things that we shouldn't have done. But you, on the other hand, you sneak around the app behind our back saying one thing there and another thing there. That's what you do. Sneaking into Lindsay's. And now you're sitting there saying, oh, you only done that because we went and spoke to Lindsay. It had nothing to do with you. It was Paul.
Guys, get this out. Look what she's put up on that page. Here's my mum again.
Hold on. Let me see if we can put you up. Oh, no.
So she's done that about my mum just now. That's just been done. I love that, by the way.
That's to get a reaction.
Oh, it is, but do you know what? I love this. This is perfect. She's put that, but look. Oh.
That means she still enjoys doing the little mad videos that she's doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wasn't asked about doing all them videos until you fell out. until she was side-casted. Was you, Vimto? One thing I'm going to say is though as well, Vimto, that I'll never ever forgive you for, right? Sitting with me for hours and hours, you know, talking away, on camera, talking to my children, right? And you sat there like a scatwig little twat and give my address to Stell. Hey, you give my address to Stell.
Did she actually speak to your kids, Tan, on
Yeah,
camera and stuff?
yeah, she's seen my life, mate. But Billy bullshit, weren't you lying on the bed? Oh, you're an amazing mum. I am an amazing mum, you're right. I am. Because my kid's dad doesn't bring my kids up like yours. Sorry, Vimto. But listen to me, Scatwig. You give my address out, yeah? Because you sent 4 tablets. Actually, you sent 4 diazepams and 4 zoppies for me, didn't you? Big deal. You got me address, yeah? And you passed it on like a dangerous little slag that you're all right. And then carried on to go with the social workers. So you know you, Vimto, you're just a fucking bad psycho chick, alright? And you know one day, when I fucking get on the app and come and see ya, I'm gonna tell everyone what you done. Because that was premeditated shit. So don't fucking say nothing about none of these. Alright? Because they're not doing it now. All you're doing now is looking for attention. But the attention you'll get will be very fucking negative. So sit on the bed and squirm.
Well
Love you,
said.
bye.
Love you, babe. Sorry, Steph.
So, fucking hell.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because we admit our wrongs and we've tried to put them right and we've apologised, and then you got Stell saying, "Oh, you don't get to just apologise and move on." Yes, the fuck you do. You do not get to decide whether or not we are forgiven. You fucking horrible monster.
Yes, I do. I do not accept your apology, and that is up to me, and up to Michelle, and up to Tanya, and up to Paul. Each one of us have decided we do not accept your apology because we don't believe it's true. We don't believe it's sincere. We don't believe that we're not accepting your words. It's not an apology, it's words. Oh, here comes Tanya Quinn again. She's going to give Ripper an arsehole.
Oh, fucking hell, you know what I forgot as well? And you know your recordings, these many months worth of recordings, we had about 3. Right, and them ones were just to make sure dad look like he was innocent. Nah, no one's innocent in this game, bitch. But one thing I'm gonna say, yeah, you know that recording you had as the social workers that you played games with? Tell everyone about that. Tell everyone about that. Hey, I'm not gonna say we was on the call, but there was a call made, cause people were angry. And you knew about that. You knew and sat there and let it happen.
She gassed it, Tan.
You know what she said? You know what she said when I asked for it? She said, I said no. She said, I said no. Fuck off, you silly cunt. You know you're playing with fire. And fire will burn your fucking red arse, girl. You know the arse that you're in a wheelchair on? Hey, I'll never forgive you for doing that to me, Vim. So I fucking done nothing to you. I tried to help you. But you know you're worse than any of these in here. And me. But you know what, girl? Have you ever heard that saying? Because I'm mad at you now, thinking of you, sitting there with your fucking burnt out fingers and your fucking orange wig, thinking you're fucking something. Nah, you're not. You never raised your kid. You never raised your kid because you're too out getting benders up. That's what you told me, weren't it?
Well said, Tan. I said that too.
Hey, well, I've done all the benders, yeah, and I fucking had a breakdown, but I've got my 5 kids in this house and not one bit of fucking support, and you think, yeah, I'll give Tanya's address out. I'll do this. And you sat there and let it happen. Fuck you, Vimto. Rot in hell, burn to death. You ugly cunt. And I don't care if I get fucking banned for this. So stop your mouth, or I'm going to come after you, cunt.
Well said.
Tanya, what was that about the social services?
One more thing as well. You know that when you done that with my address, yeah? You knew my kids were in this house and I'm on my own. Tell them I've got a dangerous dog. Dangerous dog. You fucking love my dog. You wish you had a dog like mine. Oh no, your dog licks in your ass, isn't he, poor thing, and he eats bags of sweets. You know, that won't pay
And you don't forget her dog had
that won't pay up for the fact you're a shit ma, girl. So smile and wave. Because evilness comes to evilness, and you've got too much time on your hands. Why don't you go and bounce on Mark? Go and do something fucking productive with your life. Scatty. Obsessed with all these. Fucking get a life, Vimto. Nothing you're gonna try and do is gonna affect these lot. Nothing. You know, but when you're speaking, girl, tell everyone what you've done to me. You came to me, girl. You came to me. Because I really didn't come to you, because I didn't need your help, did I? Gobshite. Been dying to say that for ages, you know.
See you later, Tam, babe.
Can I just put out, I'm not a danger to Tanya, right? But Tanya's right in what she says. She didn't know that, did she? When she gave me the address, she didn't know who I was going to give it to or what I was going to do with it.
Yeah. And obviously, in just this case, which I'll say now, Vimto did make a horrible video putting the children in some, I think they're like pearly gates or some sort of representing heaven. And then obviously Vimto put some bones on the floor and made out they was Jodie's missing children that was being ate by a dogs. Go on, Stell. Sorry, mate.
First sign of forgiveness is forgiving yourself for what you've done. You start with forgiving yourself. You own your bullshit.
Oh,
you
cut
own what you
cut
did.
the
You
god
acknowledge
crap.
it, and you forgive yourself for.
Cut the god crap. I don't believe in that bullshit. That's for dead addicts and fucking thieves and gypsies and whatever else, yeah? No. The victim gets to say whether you're forgiven or not. Not fucking god, priests, you, counsellors, whoever else.
Those mistakes, and then you get your peers and the people that are around you and the people that you care about to forgive you for the mistakes you made, and then you move on from there. If them lot don't want to forgive you and them lot don't want to move on from it, that's their problem. That's not a you problem. It just isn't.
Because that's what he's done. He's sat there and he's said to people, and he said, "Oh, Vimto, you don't get to apologise." Yes, I do. You don't get to decide anything that I do. And
and you don't get to decide whether I've got to accept it or not. Do you understand? You don't get to tell me I've got to accept what you've done, your apology, or Michelle, or Tanya, or fucking Justice, or Paul, or anybody else that you've affected. You don't get to tell us that we've got to accept your apology. So shut your mouth.
While Michelle and Stella saying, look, about shitbags and stuff. Yeah. Stella, you said you drove down my street the other week when you was going to Michelle's. Why didn't you knock my door? You keep asking me to come and knock your door.
I didn't say.
Why didn't you knock my door, Vimto, when you was in Manchester? Do you remember that, bitch? Now pipe down.
I said at our house when I was on my way to Manchester. So shut your mouth, didn't I, Michelle?
That's correct. And stop hating, because me and Stell has actually sat at the same table, had a lovely cup of coffee and some food and a laugh. Okay? Absolutely. Pipe down.
Lovely tuna pasta. You bitch, just look at your belly and weep.
Not mine, did ya? Fuck you.
And that's the thing I don't understand what Mrs. Vampire just said. Why go at people that are not involved in the situation? Like, surely, like, for me, you say that you've got enough to do a whole exposure live on me. Okay, come at me then. Come at me. Talk to me about the things that you know about me. Why are you grabbing innocent people involved? And I get you have an issue with my, my ex and whatever, and you think you've got something on that, right? Which I've just exposed myself, just so you know. But anyway, you think you've got something on that. So I understand that you're going at him, and you think you're going to go at him too. I get that. I understand that. It connects with your little narrative, so I get that. But why are we going for innocent people who are not involved in the drama? Don't even on TikTok, some people. Like, people's kids, people's people's...
Like who, Bexy? Give me somebody that we went for that's innocent.
Aunts, uncles, great uncles, fucking neighbour down the road. Yeah, why are we talking about people that have fuck all to do with anything? And I would just like to point out, right, I don't think I've done fuck all to these people, right? I've had my opinions, and I'm a very opinionated person. If you know me, you know I'm an opinionated person, and I'll be honest and up straight with my opinions. I don't give a fuck. But just because I'm opinionated, what have I actually said or done to these people that's going to make them come to me? What have I
Nothing.
done? Been friends with you?
Because you'd be friends with me. That's
Yeah,
it.
literally. I have not retaliated.
Well, we've got opinions as well, and I'm a very unopinionated person, and so is Michelle, actually. So we've got our own opinions of you lot, yeah? You're a bunch of trash bags, and as for innocent people, nobody who sits with you is innocent, trust me. And if you're referring to Mrs. Vampire, the gummy bear, right, she is certainly not innocent. I mean, we've just heard her come up here, didn't we, guys, yeah? And lie about me. You know what I mean?
With any AI videos. I have not posted anything about any of you. In fact, I don't post things about anyone. I tell people get fucking facts. That's my latest post. If you're going to put things out about me, get it factual, correct, right? But I don't post about these people. I don't talk about these people in my lives. It's never mentioned. I talk about my experience, but I don't talk about them directly. So what is it that you think you're exposing? And where's Ma acknowledgement for me? Like, what am I acknowledging that I've done wrong to you? Because I'll tell you now, since November, there is absolutely nothing that you can say I've done to you that justifies you giving me an ultimatum or justifies you doing an outing live on me with all your bullshit lies. Like, there's literally nothing. And the only thing that you can bring up, Stel tried to test me and told me that it wasn't him that called the social services, it was Michelle. And he tried to test me and tell me this information. He went, don't tell anyone. So I was like, I tell you what then, I'm going to use this information. I'm going to test Vimto and see whether she's loyal. That's exactly what I did. I even told Vimto that I knew he was setting me up.
You did.
It's
But then
literally,
I sent Jesse.
fuck off. Honestly, piss off.
Hold on a second. Michelle, do you want to correct that?
Sorry, what am I supposed to be correcting?
So she just said, I told her that I didn't phone the social services. And I said, don't tell him. That bit's true. That bit's true, but I wasn't testing her. What I said to her was, I will take the blame for what Michelle did. And I did.
Oh, yeah, you did, yeah. Yeah.
And when she was going on about it, I said, shut your mouth, Betsy. It wasn't actually me that did it, but don't tell MD. I'm quite happy to take the fucking flack for it.
And he did, guys. I can vouch for that.
Yeah, you went and told Vimto, not me. You did. You opened your big fucking mouth, right, and told Vimto everything, right? No, there was no test there. There was nothing. I was just letting you know that it was not me who did it. So lay off me. But you decided to go and tell your best mate.
Stop fucking texting me and all. You're a fucking pervert, man. Anyway, moving on.
You don't want you.
I'd just like to say I've not texted her for fucking months. The dirty bastard. She's a lying cunt. I've not texted her for months. In fact, the last text I did send her was the one where I said it wasn't me who phoned the social services. It was Michelle, but I'm quite happy to take the blame. So publicly, it was me, right? And that was months ago. You dirty little liar.
There is absolutely nothing.
Show receipts.
That I've done.
Show receipts.
That justifies
You've just lied.
having my name in your mouth.
You've just lied.
At this point.
Show receipts
just
that I've been texting. Show receipts.
With the knowledge of you testing me.
Show
and
receipts.
And she fucked that up and failed that, which she's regretted since, trust me.
Show receipts.
Doesn't mean to say that that's the only thing I've ever done is use your information to test Vimto. How that doesn't justify my name being in your fucking mouth. I offend you with my yellow eyeshadow, by the way, it's orange, it's, the flash. Anyway, I offend you with my eyeshadow, I offend you with my eyebrows, I offend you with my peach fuzz, I offend you because I'm overweight, I offend you because I eat McDonald's, which, by the way, I had a McDonald's the other day, it was lovely. I offend you with literally everything I do, but why? Why am I offending you?
Why am I offending you for looking so good?
So badly that you feel the need to talk about my profession, talk about my qualifications,
Profession.
talk about
Stell,
me
pause the
being a
switch a
wrong and
minute.
shouldn't be around kids, talking about how you should be about mental health, Bexidoodles, and you've got Vimto around you. Do you not think there are no Vimto now, inside and out? And do you not think I keep her very much on an even keel, and she does the same with me? And we don't talk to each other and talk things through with each other as mental health person to mental health person. Do you not think that we should
Oh,
stop
please.
going at you for a reason? And that's because I care about people's mental health. I can't say the same about you.
What a lot of
because I
shit.
just like to point
Oh,
out that
wow.
you coming at people's
Go on, Michelle. I need to play that back. 'Cause
So,
that was fucking terrible.
these women today were basically trying to say that I've got very high self-esteem. Yes, I fucking have. I know I look good for 36, and I've got two chunky monkeys trying to put me down, degrade me, talk about my noo-noo, talk about my chest size, talk about how I look, have a good laugh behind the scenes, posting images of my passed away mum. Like, seriously, what the hell is wrong with you women? And then when we come at you, you think you're going to react and play the victim card. Not on my watch, because today what you tried to do was tell me to stop loving myself just to make you two chunky monkeys feel better about yourself. Well, it's tough shit, because it's always the mistrunchables that always come for women like me. Dream on, you wish you looked like this, you pair of munters.
I'm going to run that back because that was really that was fucking terrible.
failed that, which she's regretted since, trust me, doesn't mean to say that that's the only thing I've ever done is use your information to test Vimto.
Yeah. Well, who gave you the right to do that? Who gave you the right to tell my secret? How about that, Bexidoodles? Who gave you the fucking right to do that? Nobody. Nobody. Did you think about my mental health when you done it? Did you think about Michelle's mental health when you did it? No, you didn't. You went ahead and done it because you wanted to do it.
How that doesn't justify my name being in my mouth. I offend you with my yellow eyeshadow, by the way, it's orange, it's, the flash. Anyway, I offend you with my eyeshadow. I offend you with my eyebrows. I offend you with my peach fuzz. I offend you because I'm overweight. I offend you because I eat McDonald's, which, by the way, I had a McDonald's the other day. It was lovely.
No, you just a fucking offend me, full stop. You're an ugly woof. Right? You're a fucking terrible person. You're a liar. You're a narcissist. You make up shit. You're a storyteller. You're a boot. I heard that the other day in the Scottish live, by the way. Boot. You can work out yourself what that means.
I offend you with literally everything. But why? Why am I offending you?
I've just gave you a whole list of fucking things that you've done to offend me. You fucking creep.
And why am I offending you for looking so fucking good? I love myself. Get over it.
Absolutely. That's what it is. They're offended because you look so good, because you used to be a chunky monkey and you've got yourself out of it. Oh yeah, we'll start the diet next week. Oh, we'll start the diet next week. Oh, we'll start the diet next week. They've been saying that for the last 20 odd years.
True story.
What is it that I've done to you that's going to affect you so badly that you feel the need to talk about my profession?
The way you talk about me, the way the very first thing you did to me, Bexidoodles, where you took my secret, you took my fucking secret,
Thank you, Indy.
and your mouth. She's just silly for fully standing up for someone that has characteristics she claims to be against. Absolutely justice. Thanks, babe.
Spot on.
Right. I want you to listen to this bit carefully, this next bit, yeah? Listen to it carefully what she says, because, I mean, this is madness.
My qualifications, talk about me being a wrong and shouldn't be around kids, talking about how, you should be about mental health, Bexidoodles, and you've got Vimto around you. Do you not think there are no Vimto now, inside and out? And do you not think I keep her very much on an even keel and she does the same with me? And we don't talk to each other and talk things through with each other as mental health person to mental health person?
Well, let me stop you there. You claim to be a mental health person. You claim that. We've never seen any evidence of that. But let me tell you something. Vimto fucking Bubbles, Kerry Rochelle Taylor, certainly is not a mental health person. Yeah? She's got zero qualifications in mental health. So what the fuck are you speaking to an unqualified person for? The mental health, she's bullied one of my mates to the point where she wanted to come off the app. Who did that? Indie Rose. Who did that? So why are you saying you're talking mental health to mental health? We're a fucking mental patient.
Hang on. Do you remember? Have you actually done like any research into Bex?
A little bit.
Well, there's a post where she's had to say sorry for her whole team. I think where she was in an agency where they really hurt a lot of people before.
Oh, what's that?
Team Infinity.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so I just
interesting.
thought, yeah, like maybe that might be a good thing to show. I just wanted to bring that bit up there.
Angel Blue?
Thanks, Joe. Yeah.
Angel Blue, hunt
All
that
right,
down.
I'm going to drop down now.
See you later, lovely.
See you later.
You know what I mean? You're talking about being mental health to mental health with a patient, right, who put bonds on the floor, right, knowing that I'm sorry, Jodie, I have to say it. Jodie's lost contact with her children and said that's what's left of your kids.
Yeah, it was disgusting what Vimto did that night.
I laughed at nerves. I actually laughed at that out of nerves, people. I will be honest with you, right? It was nerves that made me laugh at it because I was like, fuck with their day, and I busted laughing out of nerves, right? But it soon fucking turned when Michelle phoned me up and says, get that off the fucking screen. I said, it's not me, it's Vimto. Get her off the fucking screen. Kick her out. Kick her out.
Yeah, I did.
I had to get her out. Michelle went absolutely ballistic. And she kept saying, it don't matter what you and fucking Jodie have done to each other, you shouldn't. That's never should have been on the screen.
Oh, Rindy Rose has put, when Bexy came for me, it made me not want to be here. That's how bad it made my illness worse.
Oh.
Indig, if you don't mind, will you just explain to us, if you can, what is it she come for you for, or would you rather do it in a message? It's up to you, darling. She won't come for you now because I'm going to rip her a new one. I promise she's now.
We're ripping a new one now.
Oh, trust me. But I mean, just in the future now, because clearly this ain't going to stop. And if they cared about mental health as well, they won't be posting a passed away woman up who was great before she took her own life. I mean, this is what I'm saying. If they cared about mental health, they won't be trying to irritate my sons, would they, by putting them images out there in the hope that my sons are going to come across them on the FYP and go, oh my God, Mum, why are these women putting my dead grandma out like that? She's just sick. They're all sick in the head and they practice, yeah, and preaching all this bullshit. Oh, we're here to support mental health. You've just heard Bexy tonight change her story 100 times. She practices in private. She's got other people's kids on a YouTube channel. I think it's quite clear to see, yeah, what is going on. And that yellow eyeshadow, Bexy, I'm going to say this. Now I know why your face looks like it, the clown. Do you know why? Because you've allowed these 5-year-olds to do your makeup. Just bear that one in mind. Yeah? Yeah. Honestly, they aren't trained in what they are saying and they are doing. I know they're not Indian as well, like Jodie's just mentioned there. Team Infinity, I actually watched a bit of that video today where Bexy's saying there was actual wrong-uns she worked with. She got rid of one lot of wrong-uns and then went into another lot of wrong-uns. So if need be, we can bring that out tomorrow, maybe on the next live. It's up to you guys. Hi, CH, darling. I hope you're good. Exactly, Indy.
So I'm just going to say, TikTok, I'm allowed to play this. This is my property. This is my intellectual property. Okay, TikTok? I'm playing my own intellectual property. Oh, that was shorter than that, by the way. So Bexy's just said, right, that she wanted to talk to Vimto mental health patient person, right? So that means that we know that Vimto's got no mental health experience. So if you're putting yourself in the same line as her, Bexy, that means that you've been lying to us about your mental health. What's it called? Convictions? No, not convictions. Qualifications.
I don't think that she stopped going at you for a reason.
She didn't stop.
And that's because I care about people's mental health.
She-
I can't say the same about you, because I just like to point out that you coming at people's weight did not affect me whatsoever. I have literally been bullied for my weight since I was in primary school.
Michelle, can you pull up that fucking that account again, the horror style thing, and just quickly spin through some of the videos on there?
Yeah, 1 second.
Thank you. TikTok, piss off. This is my stuff. Yeah. My. Oh, there you go. Just randomly pick some videos and let's see what they are. Yeah.
Transforming this.
There you go, Bexidoodles. 3 hours ago, she was still on it. 2 hours ago, she's got Paul up.
Oh, touching his sisters with a P daddy. What does that say? Here you are, Michelle. Some motherly pictures of our Regina. I like that though, I must admit. Brilliant that. I'm going to save that.
I do like that as well, yeah. Look, take the piss out of my weight.
This man is a paedophile.
Look all the children she likes to create in the pictures.
Has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember.
And I've never had a white fucking dressing gown, by the way, everybody.
Imagine driving all the way to the police grass's house to get a poor dog just to score points against Lindsay. You were absolute wrong'un. Nancy Stella Andrews.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that FAT? Is she taking piss out of my weight?
Yeah.
Okay. Go to the next one, Michelle. Let's see what's it. Bexy, what have you got to say about all this? Oh, look, Michelle's mum.
Yeah, I'm not going to entertain that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, yeah, listen to her flapping her gums again. The old dirty slapper, only flower star. Can I just remind everyone, she's 50, aren't you, Vimto? And I'm 36, bitch. Yeah?
Next
36
one.
love.
Keep going. Go to the main one, Michelle. Go to the main one, because see it. Right, go down a bit. There's the one with me in a sling. Keep going down.
Oh, hang on, let me just look at that.
Oh,
that screams out jealousy.
Yeah, that's jealousy. There it is there. Look, the purple one. There you go.
That one.
Yeah. Oh, look, she's picking on my weight again. What have you got to say about this, Bexidoodles?
And then if we go further down, Bexidoodles. Oh, look. Oh, look at this. My mum and dad, like, even this in itself, thought you cared about people's mental health. Look at that. Ain't that weird how they come up?
That was a mistake.
Oh, who's that meant to be?
How many days ago?
Oh, look at that. 4 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
There's my mum. What a disappointment my daughter has turned out to be. Michelle, stop being a liar and a bully. No wonder nobody loves you. Let me just remind you, I'm very well loved. That's why you've got to troll people online early hours in the morning.
Yeah.
Prison, I'm gonna get bummed in prison. I'm gonna get.
Oh, restriction. I'll be back in a minute, babe.
Oh shit! Right, let me play the rest of this then.
What you said about my weight does not affect me at all.
Doesn't affect me
However,
either.
there were people in my life who are not as strong as me at the time of you going off on one that were affected by your words. I have never mentioned your weight or spoke about you in a negative way
Oh, Vimto
or your
has.
looks or whatever, because I don't need to do that before you spoke about mine. I have never spoke about your bulimia. I've never spoke about your weight situation.
No,
In fact,
Vimto
I
has.
advocate and have always ripped into trolls coming in my life and fat shaming people. That's how I literally met my boyfriend. I was literally bullying someone who was trolling people on the internet, and I was educating and re-educating somebody who was going around the app bullying people for the weight. That is how I met my boyfriend currently. I do not advocate for fat shaming, for thin shaming, for weight shaming. I do not advocate for that ever.
Another nonce.
So the fact that you have affected mentally people who I'm now still working with because of your hurty words, they didn't hurt me. I've got too much of a thick skin to be hurt by anything you've got to say. Your opinion to me means nothing because you mean nothing to me. I have no love or hate for you whatsoever. Like, you mean nothing. You're literally nothing to me. And the only people's opinions that mean anything to me are the people that I care about, the people I want to be around every day, the people that I respect their opinions. So, which is why none of your hurty words mean anything to me. None of it. Oh, and by the way, that was the other thing. Fortnite, I would just like to clear this up. Fortnite is not like Roblox. And for anyone who doesn't know, Fortnite, you join a private party, which is what we do. If me and
Full of
James are on,
kids.
or me, James and Troy, or
Full
me,
of
James and
children.
anyone, if we're on, we join an exclusive party
Full of
where
children.
only we can talk to each other.
Yep.
And then we join as a group and we play on Fortnite as a group.
Full of
We do
children.
not speak to any random children. We do not speak to any random people. I do not like to socialise with any random people on Fortnite. Thank you very much, but no thank you. If I'm on my own and I'm playing...
Now, it's interesting. She just said she doesn't speak to random children. That's because she's already got to know them first. She's already got to know them.
With the makeup.
Yeah, with the makeup. And there was something she just said there that I can't remember what she was talking about. I was going to comment on. I forgot what it is now. Before the Fortnite comment. Let me run it back a little, tiny little bit. 25, 24. Just to remind myself, because that was a load of shit.
They didn't hurt me. I've got too much of a thick skin to be hurt by anything you've got to say. Your opinion to me means nothing. Because
That was it, right? So if you're not affected, Bexidoodles, why are you running this live?
True.
Why?
That's what made me laugh today, Stan.
Yeah, why is she running a live, yeah? Running her gums off.
Telling me not to love myself.
Mad Mandy, she's more likely having thick brain cells. You know, the ones you can't get through to. So yeah, that's what I was going to say. Why are you holding this this live? They're complaining about what we do. Boo-hoo!
you mean nothing to me. I have no love or hate for you whatsoever. Like, you mean nothing. You're literally nothing to me. And the only people's opinions that mean anything to me are the people that I care about, the people I want to be around every day, the people that I respect their opinions. So, which is why none of your hurty words mean anything to me. None of it. Oh, and by the way, that was the other thing. Fortnite, I would just like to clear this up. Fortnite is not like Roblox. And for anyone who doesn't know, Fortnite, you join a private party, which is what we do. If me and James are on, or me, James and Troy, or me, James and anyone, if we're on, we join an exclusive party where only we can talk to each other. And then we join as a group and we play on Fortnite as a group. We do not speak to any random children. We do not speak to any random people. I do not like to socialise with any random people on Fortnite. Thank you very much, but no thank you. If I'm on my own and I'm playing Fortnite, I play a single game. I do not play in a duos where I have to talk to people. I do not do that because I do not like to talk to random people on Fortnite. Thank you. Fortnite is an adult game. It's also for children, but it's adults as well. The same as Call of Duty, the same as fucking, I don't know. I don't know about Roblox because I genuinely don't play Roblox. But Minecraft, I play with my niece and my brother because my niece likes playing Minecraft. That's why I play Minecraft. Like, I don't think they are educated enough in what they're saying before they put things out. Like, if you're going to accuse someone
Excuse
of
me?
speaking to
Pause it
children
a minute, will
randomly
you,
on
Stell?
Fortnite.
Why don't you get off your big batty? Go and get a job. Stop sitting on the app, playing your gaming, and trying to put others down for doing something with their lives. And don't tell me I'm not fucking educated when I actually work in a place of education, you absolute turd ball. Sort your iron apple out.
Sort your iron apple out.
Please do your research, get your facts straight. That's all I'm saying.
We have done.
Just, if you're going to do an outing on someone, first of all, make it current. Hello?
Which we're doing now.
Hello? First of all, make it current.
We're doing it now.
But second of all, please come with facts.
We're doing it
and
now.
Evidence.
This is facts from your
And
own
please
mouth.
don't put out to everybody's friends, you have an ultimatum, do this or we're going to do this. Because we're just going to react in the same way we're reacting now. Fuck off. We don't care about your opinion. We genuinely don't.
They've never come with facts and evidence about anything. They come with newspaper articles and things that they've made, like videos where they've written all over them, so you can't even see the video and stuff like that. It's not evidence, that ain't it. It doesn't matter what they say. It's not. It's just something.
Hold on a minute. We came with video evidence and paper evidence about your arrest that you've denied for the last 4 weeks. Oh, Jodie, do you know about that? She's been denying that she got arrested for the last 4 weeks. Well, today she admitted, well, actually, it was Bexidoodles that stuck her in the shit, yeah, and spoke about the arrest. Yeah, she got arrested, everybody, right?
Her phone's still with the police as well.
Yeah, her phone's still with the police, absolutely. And she sat there for a couple of weeks and lied about it. So where's your facts, Bexidoodles? Yeah? One of your teams just let you down, love. One of your team let you down, and it wasn't us. You just made yourself.
Hi, Nicola, darling. I hope you're good.
You just made yourself look like a fucking idiot.
And definitely, Nicola, this is what's happening right now, babe. This is natural karma. It's happening. I'm not going to let any of this trigger me. I do now find it funny how all this is. They all deserve an Oscar at times.
I know. I was in the van, guys. Yeah, I was in my van today, right? And I was in. I threw the phone in the van. I said, "No phones, no distractions, no nothing." Right? Take the dog for a walk. Do some bonding with him. Do some training with him. He responded very well. We had a good time. Come back to the van. I sat down. I put TikTok on to watch some nonsense, some music. You know. Sat down, had a cup of coffee, and Michelle rings me up and says, "Have you heard what they've been saying about us? You were the furthest from my fucking mind today, Bexidoodles. But I was obviously affecting you today."
We was rolling around in stitches. I was like, Stell, please just listen to Paul. He was laughing at me for laughing and I was laughing at him. We could not hold our laughter. And literally, we couldn't wait to come on here tonight and do the commentary on this because it was so fucking funny.
And no, they were saying, "Go and listen to it." And I said, "No, I'll wait till tonight. I'll wait till tonight." So, because I'm hearing this for the first time, guys, like you guys are. I'm hearing it for the first time. It's fucking comical. Bexidoodles, you're a fucking, you're a boot, an absolute boot.
The have made. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. Don't forget about the cat thing. I don't care about the cat thing. I genuinely don't. You can post as many AI videos as you want as me. Some of them are actually quite funny. Who's Roger Dodger, by the way? Am I missing something? Have you changed your name from something? I don't fucking know. I just want you to know.
Yeah, you said if you run over a cat, you're going to go back and make sure it's dead. Is that what she said, Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it's not, she's going to do something to it to make sure it dies.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's what she said. Everybody, she did. So I put up a video of her riding around with the cat.
I find the AI videos very funny. I'm just going back on Angel Blue as well. Because I'm going to mention Angel Blue as well.
Oh,
I genuinely do not think it's the same Angel Blue because I actually used to find her posts quite funny back in the day when I used to speak to her. I actually used to find some of her
Oh, so the posts that she did on me were funny. The posts that she did on Michelle were funny. The post she did on Paul was funny. Did you hear that, guys? Yeah? 27 people in here. Did you hear what she just said? They're all funny, these posts, yeah? The posts that were done on us, the bullying on us, yeah, was all funny. But wait, you see what it's going to... And this is the first I've heard of it, like I said, right? She's going to say, but now they've turned it on us, I don't like it. Yeah, watch this, yeah? Don't like it that the boot is on the other foot.
extremely funny, and they weren't malicious back then. It was more informative, factual.
It wasn't malicious. Are you fucking mental? The AIs that cow did about me. Oh, sorry, Angel Blue, if you're still here.
It was more, I don't know how to explain it. It was just more funny and more. Oh, okay. It was more. Is it Vicky? It was more like, I don't know. It was just different. It was more fun content. Some of it, wasn't it?
Can I add to that?
Yeah, of course you can.
So obviously, as you've seen, if you go and search for Angel Blue's account now, she's put it to private, or he has put it to private. Now that's because, like you said, they didn't do the research. They just second guessed, got my old names and went on my old Facebooks. They have shared pictures of my historical foster care abuser, which is obviously now under social services and probably going to be the police. So posting somebody's abuser without even knowing, second guessing whether it was my ex-grooming partner.
Ex-grooming partner, so the one who went to prison, you waited for him and you went, come here, baby. It doesn't matter what you've done to kids, I'll come back to you. That's what you did, didn't you, Curtis? And then you got called out for it by Wendy Wu, then Delusive Angie. Now Wendy Wu's been called out for her historical abuse actions. Listen, mate, you pipe down because I'm telling you, what we have on you will finish you again for the 4th time on this app. Now pipe down.
I know, you're such a little crybaby. I went to the police. They're going to do it now because it's historic abuse. They'll do fucking nothing, Curtis Fletcher. They'll do nothing. But you know what happens when they come and speak to me about Mrs. Vampire? Yeah. I might just tell them about, oh, you're a fraud. I might report you on behalf of Kerry, yeah, for your fraud. And Kerry will let me do it, by the way. Won't you, Michelle?
Yep, and can I just remind everyone, Stella and Paul have just raised funds for the 2 women that Curtis Fletcher has just ripped off, took the money, and then come on here, not only threatened them, but also told them they wasn't getting the money back, all because they spoke up about what he did to them. So if a woman goes, oh, I borrowed Curtis money, but you know, he's not giving it me back now. What he does, he goes and makes disgusting profiles. He will troll them, put the children up. I mean, is he already gone as low as making a profile up as a passed away child? And you know what? We've actually got that confession straight from his mouth. So if he carries on, we'll bring his shit to this app like there's no tomorrow. So pipe down, little man.
Yeah, little GAY man. Yeah, sitting there with the girls, thinking you're smart. Yeah, oh yeah. See if anybody gives me a few coins. You know, you're a pathetic Fletcher. You're absolutely fucking pathetic. How much do you owe this lot? That's what I want to know. It won't be long before this lot fucking out you for what you owe them.
Do you know what I mean? I do not think it's the same angel because that angel
Unblock
wouldn't have done
her.
that.
Can you unblock Nessa and then can you get Nessa to come back in and then not add her and then the mods won't block her again?
So I don't think it's the same angel blue, but they put
What's
their
the
accounts private now, thinking.
them three? The new Angel
It
Blue.
is one of them three.
It is.
And you can tell it's one of them three by the way that the wording's written and the way that it's been researched and the way it's gone out and the way it's said. Like you can tell it's one of them three. And even the AI videos and the way that they're constructed, and the things they're saying about people, the fact that they're relentlessly going at people. I look back on some of the stuff from Angel Blue last year, and as much as she, and you can all say this or not because I was very late to that train, as much as she used to put a post out about somebody, I've put the messages out from the old Angel Blue anyway. As much as you can say, like, she would say something about someone, she weren't relentless posting like fucking 50 posts of the same person from Facebook, from here, from there, from wherever.
Are you fucking joking, Betsy? She did it to me on a fucking daily basis. You fucking tramp. Oh my god, have you ever heard such fucking shit in your life?
She would do that. Spelling is the same as Michelle's. Yes, it is. Even the wordings that are said on them AI videos and on them things
Oh,
is
well,
words
it's a good
that come
job.
out of Stella Michelle's mouth.
It's a good job, innit? We've got communication with Angel Blue. Angel Blue, would you like to come and comment and just confirm, am I you? I mean, wasn't it the angel accounts that originally come for me from the beginning? So I can
And
actually
me.
sit and
And me.
yeah, but I can swear on my mother and father's ashes and my children's lives that I ain't behind any of these angel accounts. So if I was you, I'd pipe down again because everything seems to be Michelle, Michelle, Michelle. I mean, if I'm going to make an account, I'm going to make it about you. I'm going to dedicate it to you like you sat on top of that big fat pig. It's dedicated to you, Bexidoodles. Yeah? Ask Thomas Anderson about that one, you bitch.
Do you know what, Michelle? I want to leave it for tonight there and day one tomorrow night on this and start where this left off because Angel Blue can come in and speak then, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And we can go back to the original Angel Blues. Angel Blue, have you just come in the room? Have I seen you coming in? And we can go back to the original stuff that she used to put out, yeah? Now, it was literally the same day she said, my phone reset and I've lost the password for that account, that she opened up the second account. So they're saying it's not the same Angel Blue. And what happened is, oh, there you are. Yes, check the message. Okay, hold on a second. Fuck's sake. Right, come on, beat it. Right, beat it. Angel Blue, right, okay. Bexidoodles, what's that? A discotheque or something? Oh, it's the fire. Yeah, it's the fire. Oh, yeah. A little bit more than a burnt pizza. Absolutely. Yeah, it's the fire that she was talking about. Yeah. So, Angel Blue, would you like to clear up? Are you the same Angel Blue that went for me and Michelle way back a couple of months ago? Thank you. And would you like to put in the comments what happened that you had to open up a new account? Because you know Angel Blue never speaks. Phone broke. So this is the Angel Blue with the 1 in the number. Have you still got access to the other 2 Angel Blue accounts? Any of them? Yeah, just one other, the other one. Yeah, absolutely. So there you go. The original Angel Blue that you're talking about, Bexy, one is stuck on private. Yeah. The one that you're talking about, Angel Blue, is the one she lost the fucking password for when the phone broke or updated or something, whatever it did. Yeah. And she opened up another one straight away and came in to speak to me. Yeah. And I said, really? Just to make sure you are who you say you are? What was the last message you sent to me on the other account? And she fucking sent it word for word. But I'm going to speak for Angel Blue now, because I think we're on a level here, and I think it'd be safe for me to say Angel Blue then decided or realized that I'm not all bad, and it was what you lot were doing, things like this, that was having me react in such a bad and vicious way. Would that be right to say, Angel? So you all brought it on your fucking selves. Now, I have private conversations with Angel Blue, and I send her all the bits and pieces. Me too, still. Yeah, done. And I send her all the bits and pieces of your bad behaviour. Then she started noticing a pattern from you lot, especially fucking Vimto. Especially Vimto. Would that be fair to say, Angel Blue? Because Angel Blue was noticing that Vimto was fucking everywhere. When I was asleep, when Michelle was asleep, when Paul was asleep, she was in all the other shitty fucking lives, telling people this, telling people that, then coming back to us, telling us the same thing. And Angel Blue was watching all of it. There you go.
Stell, I'm going to get off because I'm knackered. I've got to be up well early in the morning as I've got a very exciting day. So I'll ring you as soon as I'm up, and we'll all resume this tomorrow if you want.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's where we should start off. So
that's what we're going to do.
Bexidoodles just said it was all good and fine and dandy when it was my and Michelle's fucking post that were going up. Yeah, that was okay, was it, Bexy? Yeah, and you sit there standing up for fucking mental health, you lying bitch. Anyway,
guys, I'm gonna go. So good night and God bless. Indy, darling, send me a message. And if you do want to chat, you know where I am, and that goes to anybody in here. But yeah, just thank you for joining us tonight and listening and seeing both sides, because I do think this woman now she needs to stop. And as for Bexy, well, she can keep hyping up all she wants, but she's just involving herself. As Stell says, she's a pick-me. And she wants to be a pick-me. We're going to make her a pick-me. So bring it on. Good night and God bless me, darlings.
Yeah.
Okay, Indy.
So I'd like to just say to everybody, this what you're watching now is brought to you by the one and only Evidence Locker on YouTube. So if you want to see the full one, or you want to see any of the other videos, he's done videos on lots of different people. It's called the Evidence Locker, and it's on YouTube. And it's got the little black detective man with the white and red writing. So there you go. And I think we should leave it there for tonight and come back to this and address this Angel Blue business. I really think we should. Right, because we now know that they're jumping on a bandwagon from Cruella and Tanya. You know, because they've heard what they've got to say about it. Things have changed now. Angel Blue, why are you not speaking now? Speak up. Or is what I'm saying right? Forever hold your peace, love. Right? I'm not a fucking bad person. I wasn't the person that I was made out to be to Angel Blue to start with. She started realising things herself. She started seeing things herself. She started seeing your bad behaviours and why I was reacting so badly. Yeah? Remember that. Just fucking remember that. Because I put all them pictures and all them videos back up. And one of them was even involving Maggie and Paul in it. Yeah? To which they cringe. But it had to be put up there in its entirety so that everybody knew, including Angel Blue, what had happened that day. That none of you, not one of you, is fucking innocent. Not one of you. You've all had a hand on all of this. So do not fucking dare sit there and blame it on me, Paul, Angel Blue, and fucking and Michelle. That is not happening. You understand? Yeah. And I might show that video later of the burning building from a pizza. Do you know what I mean? Fucking idiots. But never mind. Oh, and we do know that Angel Blue, Vimto, you do know that Fallen Angel was actually Vimto. Do you know about that? Nah. So don't sit there saying your friend Vimto hasn't done anything wrong. She most definitely is doing wrong. She is still doing wrong behind your back. Yeah, while you're asleep, dreaming of McDonald's. Yeah. Two ladies. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Yeah. Two fat ladies, Vimto and Bexy. Oops. Right. So shut mouths. Thank you very much everybody else for joining me. There's only 22 people here. Oh Mandy, you'll be up on it. I know you will. And we'll come back to this, Mandy. We will come back to this, and I'll start off in the Blue Angel bit tomorrow night. Because I like the way Bexy says, yeah, I liked all Blue Angel stuff from before. Yeah, when she was going at me and Michelle. Fucking, oh my God. See what I mean? They run with emotion, they can't handle it, and they open their gobs and put themselves right in the shit. Now, no doubt they'll be alive tomorrow to try and counteract everything we are saying tonight, which we all know is true, but that's okay because we'll cover that tomorrow night as well. They cannot keep our names out of their fucking mouth. Whether it's on the app, off the app, on Fortnite, on fucking WhatsApp, on Tinder, whatever it is, other apps they're using, they cannot keep their names off, our names off their lips. But because we are stronger, because we are better, because we are wittier, yeah, because we are funny, yeah, because we fucking beat them down at every turn that they turn, at every corner they turn, they don't like it. They don't like Paul's venomous wit. They don't like my creative wit. And they don't like the fact that Michelle pipes up to them and speaks up to them as a woman. It's like I said earlier. Why is nobody in this chat outraged that a woman is saying these things? But if a man said it, oh my God, my boxes would be full of fucking narcissistic feminists in here shouting and screaming. How dare men say this? How men dare say this? The chat wouldn't stop. But a woman said it, so it's okay. No, it's not. No, it's fucking not okay. You know, it's not okay for anybody to blame a child for childhood sexual abuse. A child. So, yeah. Night, everybody. Night, Mandy. Night, Debbie. Night, Indy Rose and whoever else is around.